But with Purify, the way that it's been lately, it's a lot of burn the guard, and MP drain. We've got the MP drain with Poly, MP drain with Bard. So it's interesting to see how quickly people just blow up now.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with the, just 2 months ago, I would almost say that Purify was more important to call out when you were doing these, so you could lock something down. But after the new change, that is completely changed. I mean, if they burn guard, that is the next person getting sent.
They're 100% gonna get sent, and it's so interesting. Like you were just saying, like calling out people that burn Purify, and now it's like breaking the habit of doing that because it happens so frequently, and it's not nearly as valuable as it was. Though it is in the sense of draining the MP. So I don't know. It's a very interesting gameplay now than it was.
No, I totally agree, and the Purify calls are great because again, if they have low MP, if they have one heal left. It's fantastic. It's like almost as if we had no change to our Purify.
Exactly.
So they're super susceptible to die. But yeah, no, like you said, the guard has become incredibly
valuable.
So I agree, though. A lot of the guard break comps is kind of what I'm expecting to see. I am expecting to see a standard, though. I really do think. I think Eidolon will come in here with something a little more standard-esque. But we'll see. Okay, so let's talk about these guys. So for Full Metal Axolotl, they have a comp I'm not terribly familiar with. I'm going to be honest with you. And then we'll see here for the 93 Bulls running no White Mage. No healers at all. So that's always something. But yeah, with for Full Metal Axolotl, dude, Warrior, White Mage, pretty standard there, okay? Yeah. We got our Samurai, Red Mage, and Picto. Yeah,
interesting.
That is a comp. And then
we've got some really good frontliners there with the Warrior and Samurai, and then you have your damage. And that's an interesting comp. It looks like it would be fun to play though.
Yeah, no, that would be a good one. And same with the Bulls over here. I mean, we got Monk, we got Goon, we got Bard. So pretty standard, just added with the Summoner. So we see both teams. We're seeing.
Instant action. Yeah, Red Mage is diving in and burning the guard. Warriors burn their guard.
Tall has no guard. Warrior also has no guard. They do end up getting the kill on the Bulls Warrior. This Monk here is kind of going to be in a little bit of trouble. No guard, stuck on point here. Probably going to get sent out, and they do. Pretty strong start off the rip here. Big Ren coming out, no guard for Kaide. Definitely going to be gone. Yep. And that was a pretty deciding first
engage.
Yeah. So we do have we're trying to get. I love these Blodas from the Warrior. Dude, this cleave is crazy. Bulletproof. Gonna try to get pot. Does end up getting pot, but no guard. I would stick around and send out a guard here. Big Ren coming out. Yep.
And the Bard gets cleaved by proximity. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. No guard on the
Monk in the back.
Monk, yeah. So this is gonna be a tough engage for him. Honestly, I think we fall back to base there for that because that was, end up being free here. We do have to contest this though, which just does not feel great. Immediately gets deleted. Kaide going in with no guard, and the Scream to go with it.
Screamed. Oh gosh.
This is going to be kind of a GG next angle. Bard is just left out to die, and that's pretty much going to be it.
That was fast. And you could see right there how quickly the engages can go with the changes with Purify and blowing your guard.
I mean, if you didn't send guard, if you spent guard, you're dead. I mean, I don't know if they sent a single target that didn't send guard there. I like that comp a lot, actually. I thought the Warrior did an amazing job being up front and just doing what Warriors do, harassing, getting some good blows without, trying to get those guards or Purifies, and then the Rens. The Rens were amazing.
Yeah, the Scream, too, at the end. You got multiple people with that. That was really good, too.
Yeah, absolutely devastating when you trying to go contest point at the end there and just immediately screamed. I think it would probably have been better to contest with one person, knowing that the warrior had LB there, so we don't have two people getting screamed on point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so pretty deciding first one. What do you think they need to do for 93 bulls on this next one?
I think they need to be careful about stacking a little bit. Maybe not clumping together so they don't get cleaved by the warrior or by any other AoEs. For the range jobs, I'd definitely exploit your range a little bit more. You know, try to stay as far back as you can and send damage on the target, that kind of thing. But otherwise, honestly, a great first fight.
Yeah, no,
especially for a new team that's coming in. It's a lot, especially when you're facing a team that has been playing. It's good job overall.
Yeah, no, it was. And two, something to add to that is, as you know, those games can snowball so fast. So
they really can.
Losing like one or two of the first fights, it immediately can set the tone for that whole game.
Shake it off and go next. It's okay.
Exactly. And as you saw, that's why those staggers were just absolutely devastating. Because, I mean, you're sending one or two people down on point just to get rolled by 5. And
yep, exactly.
So I'll be interested to see here if they end up going just as aggressive off the rip. I think I would. They did an amazing job diving deep on that. Full Metal did an amazing job diving deep and getting a lot of those resources out on their back line. So I'll be interested to see here. What I would really like to see is us live long enough so we can get maybe a Monk LB combo out here. So off the rip, we're seeing Warrior getting Giga Send, and here's the cleave again. Ooh. Oh no, 3 down.
Hopefully and that's the bar can get out and just go back home.
Yeah, he ends up getting caught here. And this is...
Die quick, respawn, go out there, fresh start. It's a new engage.
Yeah, like he mentioned, unironically, that it was actually good that they died quick. It prevents a little bit of a stagger here, although that is the worst case scenario that we could have had for this. Just the instant, I mean, 3 people immediately cleaved, 3 people immediately dead. So they're going to have to give up 50 here. Pretty much just going to have to let them break. I do like them waiting to drop down as a group in case they do get ratted. But here we go. So we're going in for our second engage here. Big Ren goes out.
Nice Ren.
So they have no guard on Warrior. Monk just gets
goes down.
Deleted. Yeah.
No guard on the Red Mage though. Maybe we can send
no guard
him.
on Red Mage. They might get this kill on this Warrior. They do end up getting the kill. No guard for the Summoner as well. But the Summoner ends up going down here, and then we just have the Lonely Bard on point here. Going to get sent out of guard. And if I was Kaide, I would try to get out, although they are stuck in life. And the Red Mage LB just to kind of finish it off. And this is where it starts to get bad, because you're just going to have to stagger with one person.
You have to try to stabilize while also being staggered, and the point is so close to touching. Yeah.
And this going right into that Warrior LB.
And picked a LB. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Kick them while they're down. Holy. So absolutely just destroying the Summoner here, and then, of course, the big raw Zanny. I don't know if that was raw or not on the Bard, but just feels bad. Kaide holding as best as they can, but that's pretty much going to be it. They're just going to push it on in. And there you have it. So, yeah, a little bit tough there. A decent, I think we saw an okay point cycle there, you know, waiting for the... Summoner to kind of get low before the Bard end up hopping on, but didn't matter. Just getting that Zanny pretty much just sealed the deal.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, there you have it.
There you have it.
Well fought from both teams, but yeah, no, that was. I think that, I mean, CC in general, but that comp specifically could be pretty snowbally. So once they got out, and dude, that cleave was crazy. I mean, the
cleave was crazy, and I think it's just down to mostly coordination and experience difference. But again, great showing for being a new team that, as you know, just new to playing with each other and also just new to CC in general. I think they did a great job.
Yeah, and you know, the positioning stuff will come with time. as you know, through PTSD.
Exactly.
There are only so many times before
you have to get cleaved a whole bunch in order to understand where to stand.
It only takes, 20, 30, 50 times of your whole team getting cleaved with Ren before you guys decide, you know what? I think we got to spread out a little bit.
Little bit.
But, yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it's always a bummer, though. Didn't get any Monk LBs off, just because, I mean, those death timers, man.
Yeah, that
made it tough. Bad. So, but not bad. Okay. So who are we going in with our next set here? I know he's saying it's a round robin and everybody's playing at the same time, so I think it'll be a surprise to me who we end up spectating.
We are going to be seeing the 93 Bulls again versus Midnight's Phoenix Down. That is, again, John's pickup team, Johnny's Dead's pickup team versus Scotty's pickup team.
All right.
Ooh.
Should be fun.
Very cool.
That should be fun. 2 newer teams. That's exciting.
Yeah, some pickup games going.
Yeah.
This will be great too, because they'll be able to kind of see a more even fight as far as experience level goes. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll help a lot. Tomorrow, what is something? Speaking of PTSD.
Oh God.
What is something? What is something that you would like? Some of your go-to recommendations for teams that are newer. To maybe avoid some of those simple mistakes that you wish you could have avoided when you first started LP?
I think general positioning, kind of knowing who's going to be where, is just helpful in general. But I think from like who's pushing up versus who should be staying back, what walls you're playing, and that kind of thing. Like that comes with time, but it's also a conversation you can have up front with each other. So you kind of have an idea of where your teammates are going to be and who you should be watching for what, depending on what your position is. So like as a healer, if I know that my warrior is going to be playing in the upper right and they're going to go in first, I want to watch him to see if I can send him an Aqua Veil or a heal, spot heal him, that kind of thing. I think also, I don't know, there's a lot of things.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. Playing walls as a range is extremely important, and just knowing how to optimize your kit is another just very big thing. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, and like you said, I mean, the LOS is so important. Understanding the nuance of LOS, especially depending on the map, and your job, is incredibly useful. And again, that just comes with time. Yeah, you can get that in solo queue, absolutely, but when you're constantly being sent, because that's the big thing I've noticed with solo queue and all my time in LP is the damage coordination is just miles apart when you hop into LP. And so a lot of your positioning that you think it would totally get away with solo queue, because you're only going to get sent by maybe 2 people max, 3 at a time, whereas you have a well coordinated team, you're getting sent by 5 people. Every little advantage helps, whether it's line of sight, knowing how far you have to be just enough to be far enough away from ranged abilities, stuff like that, where you kind of take that stuff for granted in solo queue because the coordination's not quite there.
Honestly, I would also say pre-guarding too, knowing when to pre-guard and knowing when to hold it. Like it used to be the same thing for Purify. Like if you know that you're good, like your warrior's pushing up, but you have your healer or your bard watching you, you don't necessarily need to burn the Purify or the guard because you're gonna get pocketed by your team. That also comes with trust. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was exactly what I was going to say. Those pre-guard. Again, that's something that, I mean, as you know, we've had, how many hours in LP, and it's always something I got to work on.
Yeah, same.
It is, it's tough. I would say it's one of the harder things to get. I don't even want to say master, because I
don't think
you can. I can't even wrap my head around
get really good around it, but mastering it sounds impossible. I mean, I'm sure there's players that I'm like, holy.
You know what, Jay? Bro, every time I think I'm ready.
Jay Vermillion, and his pre-guards are impeccable, and there are people that have that full trust in their team that they're gonna be cleansed or peoned or healed up, like thinking of Eidolon, seeing the things that Neo Dimion can do with his team behind him is pretty incredible as well.
Yeah, no, dude. There have been so many times where I thought, as a ninja, I see Jay, I'm like, oh, dude, I'm gonna get this stun off, and then as soon as I go to press it, boom, wasted, just right in the guard, and then I'm just dead.
Yep.
Like, all right. Yeah, no, this is cool. The other thing I think we'll see too that is pre-guarding, but not in the way that we're mentioning it, is the you'll see a lot of the better teams use that guard to get into position to make a play or send out of guard. And I've been seeing a lot of dancers do that lately. They'll pop that guard to get into an optimal spot, and then they'll drop that LB on you.
That too, like thinking of, LBs where you're animation locked, positioning for those is like super important too. Like thinking of just dancer alone. If you're going into a group, making sure that you're on like a corner or something to where you can kind of LOS them but still hit them with your LB. Or again, making sure you're supported by your team in order to get it off and actually take advantage of it versus just trying to send it and then getting completely destroyed in the animation lock.
Yeah, that is actually one of my favorite things about LP, actually, is the being able to coordinate with your team really well about LB usage. Because there are so many times, and this happens on Ninja, this happens on a lot of jobs, but I know just from first-hand experience with Ninja where I start rolling, and if I don't get support, these good teams will just absolutely
destroy you.
Yeah.
As soon as I hear that Ninja snap, I'm pretty sure that's one of my PTSD things. As soon as I hear it going, I'm like, oh my god.
Everybody send Ninja!
Everybody send him or hide.
Yeah, no, it's... So that's one of those ones that... that's what I really like about LP, because again, in solo queue, not that it doesn't happen, but snaps in solo queue are much different than LP. I mean, if I get 2 in solo queue, I threw. But if I get 2 in LP, I'm just pumped because
it's a big
these
difference.
Teams, they can absolutely switch on you so fast, and if you're not getting support, whether it's Payon or getting juiced with heals, or even the Fable
the damage out.
Exactly. Or
you gotta get them low enough.
Yeah, just
you have to be supported in the sense of protecting you while also doing enough damage to get the next snap.
Exactly. Yep. Which is why the one that I like the most is kind of slept on, but it's so good, is coupled with Paladin. Ninja snaps being covered with Paladin, and they just throw guard break out there, so we can
reminds me of Meteo too. Like if you're a monk and you have a paladin that can cover you while you're trying to get the Meteo off, that feels so good.
Yeah. Nah, dude. I remember there was a time where no distance was safe with these good teams and monk paladin, because that monk would just absolutely die. You think you're far enough away and they just dive you into oblivion, and before you know it, boom, cover, and they just run off.
Yep.
Okay, so our party finder
was dissolved.
Okay.
It looks like we had some on the team.
Could you guys join Talk's party finder?
Yeah, definitely.
I'll also ping.
I don't see it.
It's under Talk.
Is it public? Maybe.
It's gone now.
Yeah, it's gone.
Unlucky.
We hang out then.
Yeah. Okay. So I think the teams I'm probably most familiar with will have to be, I think Eidolon.
Yeah,
Eidolon
that's exactly what I was saying. A lot of these names, they seem like clown cars that were put together, or just new teams in general. Metal Axolotl. I think that's a name change, right? If that's Tal's team, then that I don't know if it's the same team or a new team. Could be the same team under a new name.
I'm not sure.
Under a new name.
Same team, new name. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
they
you.
changed their name a few months ago because it had unfortunate implications in Google. Even though Google Translate
I see.
Do not use Google Translate to try and translate slang. It does not work.
Holy. Okay. There you go. You could be put on a list. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
So-
I do like Full Metal Axolotl. Tamari, you're quite the seasoned anime fan. Where does Full Metal Alchemist land for you? Be honest.
I've never seen it.
Oh my god, dude! What? You've seen some super obscure anime, and
I
you
know.
Oh my god!
My anime experience has been so random.
Holy moly! Okay, well there you go.
Well,
Definitely, I would add that. You know, I'm just gonna go
I'll add
out
it
on a
to the
limb here.
list.
Yeah, I would throw that out there. It's a
Hey,
pretty
could
safe
you do me a
bet.
favor and add yourselves into the party finder?
Yeah.
Yes,
sorry.
yes. Sorry. We're just yapping.
Dude, I am taken aback that she has not seen. Chat, if we could just flame Tamari in chat
Oh
here
my
for not
God.
watching Full Metal Alchemist, please. Thank
What?
you. That'd be great.
What's the? Hold on. Is
What?
the password posted? Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
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 I'm here. I'm here.
All right, we are here. So we're running back with the 93 bulls, and then Tamari, why don't you read off? No, why don't you read off Ash's team, and I'll read off Tall's team. How about that?
Okay.
All right, chat, buckle up.
We have Ash Ymir. We have Talon Marlowe. Arket Azune? I don't know. Verena Frostine. Biscuit Kruger.
All right. Are you familiar with any of these players? I know.
No.
What's great? See, the thing is when we pull up some of these tournaments, I know these guys are on alts. I'm a filthy alt player, and so I'm sure we know these people, but just some of the names.
True, that is very fair. I have to say that Ash, I think, is also on Nayoko's team, but other than that, I don't recognize any of the other names.
Yeah, I don't recognize any other here. So I will read off. Yeah, I genuinely, I think I might have seen Biscuit. I think I've seen Biscuit somewhere, but I'm gonna be honest.
I've definitely seen a Biscuit somewhere,
Yeah.
but I don't
Triscuit
know.
Biscuit. I'm thinking of
Triscuit
Triscuit
Biscuit.
That's what I'm.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. Okay. So for Astra, we have Savard, we have Sabe, we have Kane, we have Forgiven, and we have Tall. So I'm pretty familiar with Savard, Sabe, Kane. Forgiven, I'm assuming that's got to be an alt.
It has to be.
Yeah,
Or new. Could be new.
I definitely recognize.
You did that on purpose. You made me read the other team because their names are more obscure.
No, what? I would never. I would never. That's crazy.
He is
Okay.
actually one of my teammates. FMA is borrowing.
Oh, well, there you have it. Okay, so I'm looking for, again, super aggressive play here. Savard has just been going and just rending off the rip here.
Let's see if he gets a good angle and a nice cleave.
Yeah. We do get that big silence
Here
out
we
from the red
go.
mage. It does get that cleave going. They do burn the guard for the white mage for Astra, or for Umbra rather.
Holy.
Big cover coming
Warriors
out
in trouble.
from Ash. Yeah. Savard here gonna be in a little bit of trouble here. Although is getting a good amount of damage done. Look at that survivability.
And Ash
He's
got
four
out.
people on
Let's
him.
go.
Yeah, that was I was worried about that cover, but he ends up getting out. Sabe might get caught here. Big rend on them. Unfortunately, not too much follow-up. We do have the Goon trying to wrap this kill, but I don't think they're going to be able to, so they're coming back here.
Ooh, looks like there might be a
Forgiven.
red mage.
Yeah, red mage no
Forgiven.
guard here, going to get dunked on, but that was a really good disengage to try to create some space. I just don't think it's going to be enough, although it looks like it is enough. Ash, the rat, does get bloated back, but I think he'll be fine here. Trying to burn some purifies. Never mind, they send that white mage beam on him. Huge beam to get
That
that
was
kill
nice
on.
just to cure it, yeah.
They do get the 50 touch, so I think it's still a W here. We just fall back with whatever we have alive, and then we contest this 50.
Saber's
yeah,
pushing up. Are they
Yeah,
gonna
they
go
are pushing up.
on? Let's see.
Which I
Oh,
like.
we're fighting to protect the corner. I like
No,
that.
I think this pushing up here is actually great. Make it as hard as possible for them to contest this 50. We're going to be looking for a big rend out of Savard here so they can hopefully touch 50. And here we go. So we're starting to see them engage here. Savard's looking for the rend angle. Ends up going with the bloata. No guard on Ash. Does stop the 50.
Oh, the red
Biscuit gets
mage.
deleted. Yep. And big red mage LB coming out. Goon is also up here. They do land, but
Scream is out too.
Yeah, no kills there. Yeah, that was a big scream. Ash is kind of getting ratted in the back here, but he's going to be okay. They're looking to send on Tall. Tall is in a lot of trouble here. Big Ren coming out. This is probably going to be it for them. And
almost got the trade.
Yeah, almost got that trade there. Really, really good clap back there. They do end up getting the 50 touch though. But, you know, still really well fought battle. So for this this fight in particular, we're gonna need huge beam out of the White Mage. So yeah. You know, I would honestly beam, and then if you have to, raw Zanny. So they're going right onto Forgiven. They do send the beam for Umbra. Oh, dude, there's the Zanny. Doesn't end up getting any kills off it, but does get a ton of cleave, so it's not too bad here. Warrior no guard, ends up going down.
Sovereign's kind of in a sticky situation right now. He's low MP, no guard.
Yeah, we have a couple fights going on. They're trying to run down the Red Mage, who ends up getting popped. Biscuit is stuck on point by themselves, able to get out, although that Ren comes, but there's just not enough to punish this, I think. I think everybody's going to get out okay. Although that Bloda is kind of huge.
Holy.
No guard here. The cover does come out.
Get the White Mage, get the White Mage.
Oh, they end up spending Red Mage. Yeah, they end up spending Red Mage LB for that. No kills coming out. Savard ends up getting caught. But Sabe is breaking point for free. So even though they're getting the
prog. You got the point prog anyway, or close to it.
So that is huge. You know, it's just I think
hopefully they can get out.
Oh man. Verena ends up going down here. Just Ash and Kane on point, holding it down. Kane might be in a lot of trouble here. He's getting 2v1'd on point. Does pop that LB to buy him some time. And then we're just going to see Kane and Forgiven try to escape as best as they can. Savard with a huge Ren to kind of peel a little bit.
And he's out. That was great.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
That was a huge play. Huge peel just to get out and live.
Forgiven gets caught a little bit though.
Yep, Forgiven kind of deep. Does get the scream. Oh no. I think we had both screams go off. Both screams came out. Savard again. Dude, this dude's Rens have been insane. Unfortunately, no backup there for the attempt on the White Mage. But the White Mage does get taken out, which takes out some of their heals. And you're starting to see Astra kind of fall back a little bit, which I think is the play here. Try to regroup a little bit.
Some big LBs coming up. Kane's out on point.
Exactly. We do have cheating pop.
Let's go.
Yep. Kane immediately goes down. Classic Samurai. LB and die.
They're pretty much even right now, except Savard looks a little bit low on MP. Oh.
Yeah, White Mage Beam comes out, Red Mage LB comes out, Savard ends up going down. And honestly, if I was them, try to send Tall here as best we can. Try to get this kill would be huge. Although they do get the pot. Big White Mage Beam from Sabe there to kind of peel, but they all end up going down. And this should be a 50 break here. Try to dunk Forgiven on point as fast as we can. Break this. And then, honestly, I would push up. Oh, Kane's just going to come here. Okay. Kane, no guard. Kind of feels bad. Savard, that was actually a huge silence out of the Red Mage on Savard there. Didn't get any of his resources and ends up dying on point anyway.
That was a nice fight.
Yeah, very, very good fight, but super heads up play, knowing the person on point is going to die already, so trying to send the guy that's coming to support, try to get some of those resources before they even touch point. But didn't matter. Ended up getting dunked on point. But a lot more balanced game. Definitely a better showing there.
That was a fun match to watch. Really great Rens.
Dude, the Rens were crazy. And the beams. White Mage beams were
the beams were really good, and the screams were really well positioned. It was a good fight.
Yeah, a lot of back and forth. I do love Stu.
The Red Mage, though, Arquette, if I'm saying that correctly, 0 deaths through that whole match. Crazy.
And they were definitely targeted. You know, there were a lot of times where they're not playing for free.
They got really low a few times, and they managed to survive. So, good job.
Yeah, that was amazing. So we're going to Castletown, one of my all-time favorites.
Especially with Warriors. I love watching a good Castletown map with War.
Just mats only, Rens, Blodas, you name it. Dude, that double scream, though, was sick. I love seeing that. Like, the best thing for Anna to counterbalance a scream is your team scream.
Scream me, I scream you.
Oh, you're going to scream at me? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. So let's see here. Yeah, I thought they did a really, really good job with those white mage beams, which is so important. Just that cleave is crazy, especially, you know, if they get a good angle on that, that can really, really swing a fight. So I thought both teams did a really good job. Ash was really good on his covers as well. Some of those covers were amazing, and then him being able to get out. I thought for sure when he was at when
in the opener.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 52. The opener, I thought for sure he was dead, and he got out.
Yeah.
So awesome. So what do you think? Do you think they're gonna go mats? I want to see 5 mats from both teams.
I want to see 5 mats. I want to see all melee go mats.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see a left door play here.
True.
It is round robin. It's just for funsies, so why not go left door? But I want to see all mats here. Okay, so we do have melees going mats for Umbra, and we had almost everybody going mats for Astra. Ash immediately off the rip getting sent here. Talon though.
Talon.
Gonna be in a lot of trouble.
We get the cover.
Yep, they do.
Okay, we got the cover off. Okay.
But they ended up just ratting Forgiven there. They might have heard a streamer curse. Good job. No, different white mage. Different red mage. Never mind. Okay, so Savard, no guard here. Going to mats, always a tricky situation here, especially with no Purify, trying to get
he gets pulled back.
Yep,
but
does pop the Purify, this stun. Oh, they ended up killing the anyway.
Flip.
Yeah, so pretty good starting fight here. They're going to try to rat Sabe. Sabe, no guard, going to be looking for a little bit of heal from his team, but I think he's going to be in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, that pot is down for a little bit yet.
Yeah, although they're doing a really good job turning this fight. Forcing them to run back a little bit here. Forgiven just pressing W, dude. He is going. He is running after.
He is a huge lord.
Yeah, nah, dude. Kane, big beam out of Biscuit there just to break point, but just to throw damage out a little bit to try to get some sort of help. They are free breaking this. They might free break this. Tall does end up trying to get the point. They do
get a map flip.
Yep, they do get Verena. But I think they're gonna break this, dude. We got to get to point. Yep, they end up breaking. Arquette coming up on LB. Biscuit finally gets sent. Does end up going down. Big red mage LB out of Arquette. And we have a 4v3 here on point. Ash is in a little bit of trouble here. Gonna try to get out, but I think he just dies. And if I was Arquette and Talon, I would be hightailing out of there. But they did get the 50 break, so might as well just die. They do get a red mage LB out of it too. So not bad. You know, ideally we don't want to be sending an LB when we have a 5v2 advantage.
They need to touch 50 here and fast break if they can, so they can at least get a little bit of prog or at least be even.
Yeah, yep, I agree. I think we're gonna see Ash just go in there or send somebody in and cover as soon as they start taking damage. Although they do get the 50 touch. Kane is on point with LB too, which is always scary having that samurai on point there. A big white mage beam out of Sabe. Goon is up on top of Kane.
Oh dear.
Big Ren to... Oh, that was huge. Huge Ren to allow the Dragoon to drop on them. That was actually a huge play. Savard with the big scream. They are sending Verena. Verena does go down. Ash pops LB. And yeah, this is actually a pretty good fight here. Tall in a little bit of trouble. Stuck on point and screamed. Does try to skirt out. Ends up getting...
Get any smalls. No smalls.
No smalls. Tall gets ran down after getting pot. A bit unfortunate here. I think, dude, if I was them, I would turn Sabe right here. No guard. They do end up going for Savard, so they blow to him back. He's gonna die here. No guard. I would have saved that guard and just died. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, I love Arquette. I'm with you, Arquette. Push up, honestly. We're in a 5v4. Yep. Try to get that stagger or at least some resources. If you can get a guard. If you can go up, get a guard out.
Or an LB, something.
Yeah, anything. They do have quite a few LBs for Astra here. So we do have the White Mage Sam and Red Mage. We might be seeing a Raw Zanny. I don't know, dude. Cheatin' is up. Does get some touchers. Gets a double kill off it. So that is huge.
Massive for them.
Yeah. That is absolutely huge. And again, Talon just stuck here on point. Gonna have to die here. Die quick. And okay, he just refuses to die. And the Ren, just for good measure. Okay, that was a huge
huge Danny.
Yeah, that was big. This does give them a chance here. So it forces Umbra to either fight and contest this 50 break, or they have to give up this 50 break.
They still have 2 LBs too on Astra. They have Picto Cage and they have White LB, so that's
and they have Warrior too.
And they have Ren. Yeah, they can scream and just send it. But hopefully we can see a big play here.
That was that was a big turnaround here. So all right, here we go. They're going in for the engage. We're seeing everybody and their mother getting cleaved on point. Tall immediately goes down. Goon is up on top of Kane. Does get the kill on Kane. Ash does end up getting that cover off on the White Mage, but Sabe is just left here to die. A bit unfortunate there. They do end up lasting quite a bit. Savard's stuck on point, so we have Red Mage and Warrior. All of our LBs are used. We dunk Warrior, and then we no guard on Warrior. We quick swap to Red Mage, and I think that might be. I don't know if they're going to be able to get here in time. It does look like somebody's coming through the door.
Okay.
Tall ends up getting to point. This is actually the best spot in the world for Astra to have the point saved.
That is very true.
But they're just going to trickle in here. They have so much damage. Red Mage LB is about to come out here for Umbra. And there it is. We see it. Although no way they let Kane. Okay, so Kane ends up going down. Sabe stuck on point. No guard. Gonna get immediately sent. And then Savard. Big rend off point. Imagine rending off point and getting like bloated off. And Forgiven.
Forgiven is back. Instant guard though.
There's a bloat up.
Okay. Does he get out? Is there a chance for a recovery?
I think there is. But as soon as he comes back, I would swap off Tall and go right back for Forgiven. Or just kill Tall and kill Forgiven. Forgiven has no guard, no nothing, so.
I was just gonna say he didn't get the chance to pot, so it might be over.
Yeah. Although here we are and just trickling in. Can we live for Kane's big 5-man Zanny? Nope. Okay, and Sabe.
Inching the point. We're coming up on the team, so maybe we can send it. And
Goon. Yep, there it is. And that should be it.
Jeez. That was really fun to watch.
Yeah, another great game. Arquette on Red Mage, absolutely giga pumping. Holy moly. 100k more than their teammate on Goon. Crazy, bro. Crazy. Okay. Alright. A little better sets. Very evenly balanced teams, I think. I think that was...
Yeah, I agree.
A little bit closer match there. A lot of Red Mages.
A lot of Red Mages. A lot of Warriors.
3 to 4 teams? Yeah, a lot of Warriors. Yeah. Who would have seen that coming?
Have we seen a Bard yet? Oh, in the first
We have seen a Bard. Yep.
Yeah.
I believe the Bulls ran Bard. I could be wrong.
No Scholars.
No Ninjas.
No Ninjas.
That's crazy. What's the deal? But yeah, so far, pretty. I mean, you know what? It seems like a lot of these teams are just like meta, 60% meta with maybe like 1 or 2 of the, maybe like off jobs sprinkled in there. Jobs you don't see too often in LP. Okay, so we have Penta and 93 Bulls up here. Gizzen has the Party Finder up. Okay. So let's take a peek here and see who is on Penta. I'll be interested to see if the Bulls ended up swapping comp a little bit. Maybe something that has a little more sustainability. When you're, as you know, you've done this, when you're on the team that's getting rolled, Monk just feels terrible.
Yeah, it definitely does.
That feels terrible.
It feels awful. What do we have here? Picto, Bard.
What is that name, Tamara? How would you pronounce that?
Which one?
Nah, the Penta. I'm just wondering how you would say that.
Oh, nar. You quickly.
You quickly. All right.
You quickly.
There you have it. Chat, can you confirm if that's how you say it, please? I'm not sure. I'm not sold on it.
I'm not sold on it either.
Holy.
But there now, you quickly.
Yeah, no, that is a name. So for Penta, very name excluding Uquiqui, very players we've seen before. We know these guys. We know Maggie. We know Invera. We know Vicious. We know Rocky. So good to see some familiar faces here. Now I will say I haven't seen Rocky in a hot minute, and Nerva in Vera, I don't know why, dude. I can't say his name. I just call him Drake.
I just call him Drake.
It's Drake, dude. I'm so sorry, dude. I don't know. But in Vera, big dueler. I don't know if I've really.
Oh, really?
Seen him. Yeah.
He got the customs. That's all I know of him. That's. I didn't know that. I didn't know that he dueled.
And Vera put on a hell of a show on the dueling tournament today. I wish you guys could have seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude's crazy on dueling. So I'm happy to see him dabble a little bit in this LP scene. And then Maggie, I love Maggie. Maggie's my goat. Running the Bard today. Usually when I see Maggie, see him on some sort of healer.
He's definitely been putting in the work on Bard recently.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how this goes.
It's a good job to
all pay-ons on Vicious. We got to get those Meteos out.
So true. We're just going to juice Vicious here. Okay. So we're going to see kind of a standard-esque. I mean, all we're missing instead of Picto is maybe a warrior or something for Penta. And then we are seeing them pull up for the bowls a Dark Knight. Tamara, what do you think about Dark Knight?
I love Dark Knight. I have a lot of fun on it in solo queue. I would never touch it in LP personally. That's just because I'm not confident in it. But Dark Knight is a ton of fun to play. I feel like you have some pretty good staying power, and obviously you have just constant damage. So it's a nice job. It's fun to play for sure.
I really like it when you're on the winning team. So it's a really good snowball job. It's a great snowball job. If you guys go on,
true.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite jobs to really. It's like Monk, it's like Ninja, it's like a lot of jobs. And when you're on the losing team or you're getting rolled, it kind of feels bad.
I'm really interested to see how Astra engages here, because typically you'd see like a Dragoon and a Monk kind of play a little bit more in range. Unless they have other frontliners, then you can obviously play aggressive Monk where you're frontlining too. But it should be interesting. And then on Umbra, what's interesting is they don't really have too much in the way of support, no healer. They have Aegis, which is absolutely cracked, but I don't know. I'm excited to see this first engage.
Yeah, they don't have the sustain you would like to see. That being said, I think I know Vicious pretty well. My guy's going in.
Oh, he's going in.
He's going aggressive. There is no question about it. Although they do get the big rend off him off the rip here. Still has his row. So a ton of cleave damage again, which has kind of been a problem for the Bulls here. Bulletproof, able to get out, but there is no guard on their summoner. They end up not getting any kills, so it ends up being out okay. Drake in a little bit of trouble here, trying to LOS. I think he'll be fine. Vicious pushing up, doing his thing. So they end up getting the kill on Kaide.
Nice. Yep. So they look like they traded. They're even right now.
Big trade. Row is out for Vicious, and they're doing a good job kind of ignoring him there. Not feeding that Row a little bit too much. It does end up stealing that pot from Lovable. So Dark Knight, super huge. I think almost more important than a lot of the other jobs, making sure that they can't heal up. Stealing that pot was huge. No guard on Lovable here. Gonna get sent out, I think. Although we can't spend too much time here. We do need to get back to point. They did get the 50 touch.
They have Meteo and Beam on Astra. So let's see if we can get a nice combo here. Meteo is out.
Yeah, nah, just snap Meteo on the target, or on the guarded target. So pretty good there. They do end up giving up that 50, which does kind of feel bad because the way that they fought that didn't feel like 50 would even be an option. You know, it seemed like a pretty close fight. Surprising that they end up giving up the 50. Big Rend on point here, gets a ton of damage out. Huge cleave does get immediately deleted though. Red Mage LB does come out for Umbra, and he's just getting harassed here on point by Vicious. Looks like they're trying to get lovable the Dark Knight. No guard here, gonna die out. Would be nice to get him before their LB comes out, please. Yep, good job. And then, yeah, I think Red Mage is next. You're stuck on point, although Monk's doing what Monks do, knocking him back to the pot. You love to see it. We do see the Summoner getting caught in the back. And now they're at
50. Let's see what happens. They have a lot of LBs coming up actually on both sides.
Both teams, yeah.
So we'll see what happens here.
Honestly, what I really want to see out of Astra, out of the bowls, is Scream and Goon. Scream Goon or Scream
all those guards.
Yeah, get something big here. Dude, Scream, Rend, right into the Goon LB. Let's go. Come on.
Or even, yep, here's the Meteo.
Yeah, Monk LB going out immediately on Lovable there. They do get the Scream out. They do get the Goon LB out. Drake also coming down on their Dragoon LB. But still, they do have a, I think Bullet is just going to end up going down here. This is going to be tough.
They're going to try to prevent Vicious from potting right here.
Yeah, which is a play. I think what we're going to have to do is send Lovable on point and pop that LB. Yep, there it is. Trying to peel for Kaide. They do get the pot. Red Mage needs to get off point, especially with Dark Knight in LB. We should be avoiding point at all costs here. But
sure, it's still looking very healthy in this engage.
Yeah, the cleave a little out of control. We have Kaide, we have Bulletproof on point here.
Guards are being burned a little
Monk
bit.
LB is coming up here, so they're gonna kill. Oh, they spend it on.
They don't need it.
Yeah, they end up spending on the Warrior there, which I think is the right play because I mean the game's over. But ideally, you know, kill Warrior and then just Monk LB whoever's coming up. But does not matter. Great game. I thought that the Bulls did a good. I think both teams. But the Bulls did a much better job syncing LBs. I think that's going to be one of those things that is super, super important. Something that does happen in solo queue, but is insanely important when you get into LP. Is being
I could definitely see. I saw good autonomy with the LBs on Astra, for sure. The snap decision to Meteo full of targets was really well timed and worked out to their advantage. So in that respect, they may not have had as many sync coordination, but the autonomy was really good.
Yeah, they did. Both teams did a really good job coordinating with Dragoon there.
Yes.
Dragoon, insane LB, but sometimes it just needs that extra little push, whether it's a Rend, whether it's a Scream, whether it's a Beam, something to set them up to really, really do damage. That being said, I know a lot of teams just use it as a guard punish, you know, even just for one person. You see somebody, you know, pop guard, and you just go up right on top of them and just get that free kill, you know, for a man advantage. But awesome job from these guys. Okay, so it looks like we're going to Bayside. Tamara, what do you think about the new map? I love it, personally. I think it's great.
I have mixed feelings about it, honestly. It feels kind of like Lockdown without the mechanics to me.
I can see that. A lot of walls.
A lot of walls.
Kind of small.
Kind of small. It's fun to play, but I think I haven't found. I like playing it in solo queue so far. In LP, I'm still kind of just finding like the safe spots. I play ranged a lot, so just finding where I can be safe and still participate in the game has been something I've been struggling with. But we'll figure it out the more we play it.
No, I feel you. I like the size personally.
Yeah,
I really do. I think it's fun. But again, in the LP, in a tournament setting, I can see why the size could be a little off-putting for some, because I mean it's kind of just brawl. You know what I mean? You just kind of go.
Yeah, it reminds me of Clocktown in the way of like it's usually very fast openers. Like you start mid and you just go first target that you see essentially. But with that, they're likely doing the same thing. So taking that launch pad is always kind of a little nerve-wracking for me when I'm like, I don't know. You know, you can go immediately right or immediately left, but you could be the target and you could get snagged just trying to get over behind a wall.
Yep, very true. I love going pad here, especially solo queue, dude. Hopping on pad, pre-popping my Mudra, hopping on pad, just hitting 5 people with the Goka off the rip.
So true.
And just letting it go from there. I have seen a lot of teams just going speed lane.
Yeah, we've tried a few different strategies ourselves where we've gone a few on pad, a few on speed, or just all pad, all speed.
We got all of Umbra just hitting the pad here, and then we see Astra taking speed lane.
Holy, here we go.
Oh no, the cleave.
You're going red mage. Can we get him? Can we get him?
Yeah,
they got him.
Red mage. Bulletproof does take quite a bit of damage, does take the poly, but Vicious going down the road does not go off, which is a very unfortunate angle there. Lovable does have
holding point.
Yeah, you quickly are go. Holding point for now. No guard for Lovable here. They are gonna send and try to get that kill. Yep. And Kaide in a lot of trouble, stuck in life, does end up closing it, but still ends up going down. And then you know the name.
Yeah,
you know the name. Summoner going down on point, kind of stuck. I would have liked to see the Summoner try to get out there. And them and Bulletproof, because now, you know, just both dying off the rip.
Bit of a stagger, yeah.
Yeah, the stagger feels bad. If they were able to survive. But yeah, this is going to be a free 50 touch pretty much, unless they end up deciding to go in there. But I don't know, dude. In a 5v4 with Beam for Astra, I don't know, man. We do have Beam. We have Monk and Goon LB coming up here.
Just play it in the choke. Let them get into the wall a little bit and send it. Maybe Astra backs off, though. I don't know.
Yeah, Rocky, huge. Oh, I don't know who they send. Oh, they send a Beam on the Warrior. Warrior no guard here. Taking a ton of damage, is going to go down. Drake is going to go up here. Drake. Come on,
go up.
No, they're going to end up getting this kill on the Red Mage and maybe Kaide here. They do end up letting Kaide go back. They're just going to dunk on Summoner on point here real quick. And then we're just going to clean up here on the Dark Knight.
Dark Knight's coming up on LB too. Hopefully we can respawn with these big LBs and kind of get some momentum back. Kaide's just got to survive.
Yeah, they do end up running Kaide down, which I think was smart. Just push up here.
Smart.
Even if they don't get the kill, they get some resources out. It's going to take, I mean, it's going to feel bad trying to engage with that Goon LB with nothing. If they did end up surviving. Bullet also getting run down here in a lot of trouble. And this is going to be tough. This is going to be tough. Drake finally does end up going up here. Oh, huge poly to get that dunk on the Red Mage. That was crazy. Lovable does end up getting their LB off. They have 5 seconds, but this just feels bad here. Gonna die at a guard, and then Kaide does end up going up here to try to stall a little bit, but this is not looking great.
Not looking great at all.
We saw Drake there, and Vera opting to just wear that Dragoon LB. A little bit of a BM there. A little bit of a BM. No, I'm joking.
How fair.
He probably didn't have guard, but... okay. All right. Kind of a snowbally map, gonna be honest.
Yeah.
That was,
yeah, it's hard to get the momentum to switch. It's, I don't know. Playing the choke, sometimes it goes your way, especially when you have some LBs, and sometimes it just feels bad.
Sometimes it just do be like that.
Sometimes it do be like that.
But well fought from both of these teams. Beams were amazing, like we already highlighted. Beams were amazing, and
great Meteos.
Yeah, Meteo was great, and just the Dragoon LBs, man, super punishing from Invera. Did a really good job, and on top of that, that was a huge poly. That's what I'm talking about, though. Just it doesn't even have to be another LB coupled with that Goon LB, but if it's a ninja stun, if it's a poly, yep, exactly, is just absolutely devastating. Just free kill. So really good job out of them. And so that is going to round out. We have Penta taking the W there. Okay. Who is going to be next? So far, though, a lot of these comps have been having red mage, man.
A lot of red mage. It's interesting.
I've seen more red mage today than I have in months. I'm going to be honest. I do not see it in LP very often. I'll see it occasionally, but not like this. But they've been doing a great job. A lot of Pictos, too. A lot of Pictos.
White mage as well.
Yeah, white mage. White mage and bard. If I pull up to a scrim and I don't see white mage or bard, I feel like they're creepy. Yeah. You think we're terrible. Okay, I see. But yeah, it looks pretty good here. I want to see what Eidolon's rolling with. I'll be very interested to see their comp.
Gets in as a PF. Well,
no,
he said he does. There it
All
is.
right.
I feel that.
Dude. We got it.
I do that all the time.
Okay, so we got Undecided versus the 93 Bulls. Let's take a peek here. Okay, so we're starting to see lovable kind of rainbow a little bit. I can't remember what they played first game, but second game they ended up playing the Dark Knight and now hopping in on the Dancer. Both teams opting for the Warrior, opting for the Red Mage, opting for the Goon. Tamar, what do you think about Summoner? I know you've played it here and there since the rework.
Yeah.
Did they fix some of the problems you had with it?
It feels a little closer to how it was pre 7.0, but I'm still just not really a fan, personally. I think I got a taste of Monk, and I love playing that. And then I started playing more of White Mage and a little bit of Scholar, and those jobs just feel a lot more. They go better with my playstyle than Summoner. Honestly, the Mountain Buster change is what I really don't like about it.
Yeah, dude, you got to be up in there.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I know that it works for a lot of people have made it work really well. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, no, especially since you spent so much time playing the old Summoner, so that is a drastic change.
Yeah.
But the fans want to know, when are you gonna just stop messing around and just be a Black Mage main? I've seen a lot of comments in chat asking where Black Mage went.
You lie like a rug. Black Mage 2025, it's coming.
Yeah, because I saw it. We had it in Q-Syncs last night. Apparently, Tamari did 15 kills, 2 million damage, something like crazy, dude. Some crazy numbers.
Oh my gosh, my Black Mage is definitely.
I think it's scrim ready.
Top bottom 3 Black Mage and a 100%.
I think it's scrim ready. So they end up Bulletproof hopping off Warrior and going for the Viper. Dude, Viper has been kind of crazy.
Viper is crazy.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Gunby a little bit. It feels like it just provides so much pressure and sustainability that it's just it's insane.
Yeah, I think it's actually I think that's a great comparison, Gumby and Viper, because of if your team does not know when you should not be sending it, it can be
it can be so catastrophic. Yeah, exactly.
So if you're sending it at inopportune times, they feel unkillable.
Yep.
So be interested to see that. That'll be our first Viper of the day. And then
more red mage.
Yeah, there we go. That's crazy. So we do have more red mage for Undecided though. I believe that's the same comp they were running. Oh my god, here we go. Arquette with the streamer curse ends up getting off that red mage, and we're going Viper versus Viper here. So, okay. I will be interested on that. Viper is one of those jobs that I'm happy that they kind of got a little bit of a rework, got a little bit of a buff here, because I remember, you remember when they first came out and everybody
so
and their mother, everybody was dunking on it. And I know there were a lot of players that I think were a little bit ahead of their time. I'm thinking of Sanguine. I'm thinking of Tapeworm, who even out of the box, they were able to kind of pop off on that job, not gonna lie.
Yeah, they made it work for sure.
Yeah, they definitely made it work.
Well, it could just simply be that people didn't really fully understand the kit and how to play it to its advantage, or you know, but in the majority of the player base did not like it.
I still don't. I read the tooltips and I'm like, this is so intuitive. It's so easy. I get it. I totally get it.
I do got to interrupt y'all real quick here. The bard band that's been playing outside of us after the games, Etheric Strays, they're on their way out, and I just want to shout out some appreciation to them. They played a fucking Undefeatable from Sonic Frontiers. Dude, I love that song so much. I love that.
Huge shout out to the bard band.
Yeah, they're a good vibe.
Thank you guys so much for coming out.
Yeah, book them for your next event. They were playing bangers, dude. I'm going to be honest with you. I had my proximity thing on, dude. I was listening 100%.
It was a good time.
They had some bangers. Yeah, huge shout out. You know what? And I got to say that, dude. That's one of my favorite things about the community. Bard bands, venues, stuff like that, man. It's amazing. So support your bards. They definitely, they make the game unique. I love it, man. Pulling up to the tourney with some bard stuff. That's always fun to hear. Okay.
Yeah, up to you guys. Have fun.
Thank you. I'm looking for. I mean, Talon's been playing pretty aggressive here with these Wrens, but dude, I don't know, man. It kind of feels bad with all the range that they have. And I count Goon as range.
You have an Oasis opener.
Oh no, the meta. Okay, so we are hard holding in Oasis for Umbra. They are pushing up here. Arquette just going in, does not care. Does get plunged off the rip, but right into Scales. Lovable does kind of fall for the oldest trick in the book there. Immediately gets killed. And they are end up running down Kaide in the back. Does get bloated back. Gets a big scream off. So we have two fights going on. There is no pot for them, so this would be a good time to rat them. We're seeing 3v2 rat here. They're probably just going to stay on and get the kill. They do end up getting the kill. And then we have Drexel, the red mage, going down as well. We do see the old Viper and Summoner 1v1ing in Oasis. Bulletproof, huge Scales there. That was actually massive. No guard for this though, probably going to get sent out and does end up going down, but that was a big Scales. Summoner stuck, Lovable stuck. This is going to kind of feel bad. I think this is going to be a 50 touch. No guard. And Kaide, if I was Kaide, dude, I'd be hightailing out of here. This is a dip angle. They are getting run down. They do end up getting the pot. Arquette does a really good job coming back and dunking red mage on point, or closer to point. Big Ren just to kind of seal the deal on Drexel. Okay. That was a really good play from Arquette off the rip. Going up, trying to get aggro. As soon as he sees that aggro come, pops that Scales. Huge heads up there. Summoner getting caught, no guard. Goon is up too, gonna dunk on whatever's on point here. They do get Ashe, they do get a little bit of cleave on, I think maybe the Goon, I don't know. Ashe does pop LB. Gonna need to get a big cover off here if he has not. They do end up getting Bulletproof. Red Mage LB comes out, still gonna be stuck on point, does go down. And I think that's gonna be game.
I think that's gonna be game.
That was actually a really good job, though, with the scream on Kaide there. Kaide. Screaming the only person that could get on point to contest. Because, I mean, dude, if you get on, you're deleted. So that was actually a really heads-up play for Talon.
I feel like that opener, just waiting in the Oasis, like, it sounds like a great idea in theory, but then you're losing the progress right off the bat. I've seen a lot of teams do that. So hopefully... I don't know if we're actually going to Sands again. Probably not.
Maybe not, but that is a different bard band we have playing here. What is the
Holy.
That is Jim and Black Maid playing right now. Metal Maids, Cat Girls, and Jim.
Let's go.
That's an awesome motto.
That's sick, man. I love it. They dress like me and Tamari, dude. Let's go. All blacked out. Let's go, dude. All right. Yeah, no, tomorrow. I totally agree. I don't know. I'm old school, man. I grab Oasis and then just contest. You know, that's it. I'm not going to be sticking around too long in Oasis. I understand why, but I don't know, man. I think the biggest deciding factor in that opening fight is, like I mentioned before, you saw the Viper Arquette go up there, bait out damage, knowing that immediately as soon as they see anything, they're just going to scales, and that's exactly what happened. Plunge goes out on them, and then you have Lovable just stuck there next to the plunge target and just gets sent out, and then it's just a 5v4 from there, you know. But okay. Okay, we're going Volcanic.
Let's go. I love Volcano.
Great map. Great map. Love Skittles.
All of the candy.
Stunning into bombs. Amazing. There's a high ceiling for trollery. A lot of walls, a lot of LOS stuff, so... okay. First time we've seen Volcanic today.
Yeah. No, that's true.
Which is pretty crazy. I feel like it's a pretty popular one in tournaments. What do you think?
I feel like Volcano and Palestra are usually the most popular, and then you get your Clown Town. The people that love Clown Town.
Yep. The warrior main teams.
Yep.
You know Eidolon is picking Clown Town. You know
they better.
Eidolon
I'll be very disappointed.
If they don't pick it, I think I'm just done. I think I'm just gonna uninstall the game at this point because the game has changed too drastically. There's been a lot of changes.
You can't
lately.
do that to us, dude. That's the one thing we're holding on to. Come on now.
That's the one constant that I have in my life is knowing Neo is rolling up on Clocktown. But we'll have to wait and see for that. Okay, so do you think this map really kind of changes anything for them? I think the only thing I would say is when you have these really aggressive comps, you can kind of get burned, pun intended, with some of these bombs. Like you'll push up and then bombs will come out and then you'll decide, oh, this is a bad place to be, and you're kind of stuck.
Whether it's you going in alone or whether it's your team getting cut off because of the lava on the ground, it can definitely happen.
Yeah, I've been burned too many times on this map from over-ratting and then just being completely cut off from the team. It does feel bad. Okay, so here we go. We're going right on into it. I'm looking for a big run out of Talon off the rip here. Doing a little LOSing. Bulletproof goes in with the scales here. Not sure if they were able to get anybody. They do ton of cleave. Holy moly. Lovable just getting absolutely rip. Red Mage in a lot of trouble as well. Jeez Louise, we got 3 dead. 4 dead. Holy. And that's kind of the cleave we were talking about here for this team. That's kind of been kind of
being a little too close together.
Yeah, just
it's
really
gotten better throughout the night, so hopefully it just continues to improve.
That is true. Deleting Kaide. Lovable drops down immediately dead. And this is going to be tough. They're going to try to... I mean, this is tough because it's like, do you go and contest point while they're free breaking it? Or do you just try to live?
I think we just let them break right now. You're already down 2 again.
Yeah, Bullet...
You have to get your team back to stable.
Scaling on point. Has no guard for this. We see Summoner ratting the other Viper in the back here. But Bullet ends up just going down. And they're just going to kind of trickle in here. This does feel bad. Red Mage will be next. Although they do, that was a great disengage from Red Mage there. They opted to still send the warrior after them. They do end up getting the kill. Lovable stuck on point again. Nothing.
Great idea for Astra, just kind of sitting on the summoner in the back. I mean, it feels bad when you're the summoner. Don't get me wrong, but making sure that you can't contribute your damage is kind of a good play.
I totally agree, especially when you're up, a player or two, because then it's like they're not going to punish you. There's nothing they can do about it, so just rat them around. Bulletproof feels bad, man. Goes right in, gets Scream. Kaide with a little bit of a cheeky Dragoon LB to kind of get a little bit of damage down. Unfortunately, Ash does have the LB, does get stunned on bombs there, and Kaide ends up going down to that lava. Feels bad, man.
I think one of the things I'm seeing here is the two separate fights going on. You have the point fight trying to survive, and then we have
the rats.
And it's kind of like you got to pick one, commit to it with your team, and get back to point.
Yeah, and especially for an inexperienced team, that's tough. Like, which one do you pick?
It's very
you know what
tough.
Yeah, so Bullet here stuck. We got 2 people on point. The only thing I would add is just maybe a lot of times there are multiple people on point, and that just kind of goes back to that cleaving thing.
Yep.
Kaide on point, no guard here.
He's doing his best.
Yeah, he is just dead. Lovable, unfortunately, gets caught, stunned, immediately dead. Drexel will have to carry the torch for this. Gets bloated off. Gets just absolutely annihilated. And then no guard for the Summoner here. I think that's going to be a GG next angle. And there you have it. Yeah, I think the Bulls have been playing a lot better, to be honest.
I think so too. I think that I'd love to see them stick to it, come back out, and just keep working on the little things like that. And I'd be excited to see where they land next time.
Yeah, no, I think I'd highly encourage them to continue playing. Again, that's just one of those rep things, knowing where to stand. Because the difference it'll make when you're not getting cleaved like that, and you can actually contest these fights, because you don't have 3 people dead all the time. So it's really hard to tell kind of where you're at,
I think
skill-wise, when you're just down a man all the time.
One of the things that they could work on, and honestly, for a new team, if you start working on this now, it will be massive for you guys in the future. Just learning to call for a turn, when you have those situations that kept happening. Few sets where, you know, you have one being ratted by 1 or 2, and then the rest of the team is, you know, fighting somewhere else, just calling for a turn on that target that's ratting you, and then you can kind of regain your momentum that way. If they're not in position with their team, then it's a prime target for you guys.
That is so true. When your team can punish rats, the ability for that to swing the game is insane. Because if you let that continue to happen, then you're just split, and you're like you saw there. One of your biggest damage dealers with Summoner is just getting ratted around, you know, and there's like nothing they can do about it. So they're not able to really contribute, and they're just going to inevitably die anyway. So I think that's actually a great recommendation. Easier said than done, though, huh?
It is. It definitely takes practice.
Yeah, because sometimes, hey, if you have me on your team, dude, I'll be in the back there, and I'll be like, dude, I'm being ratted. I'm like, help me. And it's like, I'm in no threat. Like, I'm in no danger at all. And it's just like, shut, you're fine.
I've been ratted for 5 minutes right now.
It's literally been 10 seconds. Oh yeah, it definitely does take some time, but yeah, I think that would be a huge recommendation. Just, you know, watching spacing for cleave, and then
or on the flip side, you can also, if you're being ratted by 3, you can call for someone to be sent on point, kill someone over there. I've got 3 on me.
That's actually a great point. It's a double-edged sword, you know. Either, like you said, help the rat, or use that opportunity to say, okay, rat, you know, we'll concede and we'll let somebody die to the rat, but we'll get a trade on somebody on point. Exactly. That's a really, really good point. But okay. But for their first showing, pretty dang good.
Pretty great. I like seeing you guys made a tremendous progress through the sets that you had. I'm sure we'll see you again, though.
Yeah, no, immediate progress just from, you know, the first couple sets. So, okay, we do have Undecided and Penta coming up here. I don't know, man. I wonder if we're gonna see any comp changes. I would like to see maybe some ninja action. I did like seeing a samurai a little bit, but we'll have to see. What do you think is the most slept on job right now? What do you think the job that just does not get the recognition it deserves? Do you have one?
I don't know.
I think I would have to say Reaper for me.
Oh,
I think
that is so true.
Dude, a really good Reaper is kind of slept on, dude. Because, I mean, playing with Ama, bro.
Yeah. Like, game-changing plays constantly.
Yeah. But it's one of those ones you really don't see. We haven't seen a single Reaper today.
That is true. Which is surprising because I mean, I think I mentioned it earlier. I've seen more people dabble with it, but yeah, none today so far.
Yeah, I think that would be probably my #1 slept-on job.
I also haven't seen too many dancers as of recently. Yeah. I mean, there was never a lot. Don't get me wrong, but there was at least a couple.
Yeah, we got Erica, we got Bodvar. I think those are my only 2 dancer mains.
Yeah, but we used to see Gojo playing it all the time.
Gojo, my go, yep.
And was it Pepsi? Who else was
Cola.
it? Yeah, there was somebody else. I could be wrong with Pepsi. I'm pretty sure it was them though. Insane dancers. Gojo was always a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, dude, Gojo's LBs they never miss.
Yeah, never missed. His positioning was always phenomenal. Yeah. Bring back Dancer Gojo if you're out there.
Yeah. Gojo, bring back Gojo, bro. I'm gonna be honest, dude. He's just, I see him occasionally. He'll pull up to tournaments, but I want to see him all the time.
Gojo, where are you?
Yeah, chat. If you are friends with Gojo on Discord, spam him, please, and let him know Welly wants to see him. Oh, we're on a commercial break.
We missed you, Gojo.
Yeah, I need him, dude. I need him to be
we're
a little more
no one right now? Oh. We gotta try that again, then.
Yeah. Shout out to my subs. Yeah.
Talking to half the chat.
That's all right. That's all right. Oh, and we're back. Okay. All right. So we got we got Penta Q versus Undecided. Just waiting. I'm assuming we're waiting for them to finish their games up here.
Yeah, we're waiting.
I guess we're
waiting for Axolotls and Penta Q to finish their matchup, and then that'll be the last match of the round robin. So your guys' shift at the factory is almost done.
Wild. That went by fast.
Yeah.
That was fast.
It always does.
Yeah, no, I do love doing these commentating, and you know what? Huge shout out to PV Princess here for putting on these the tournament, and big shout out to Gitson as well for hosting it. Because dude, people want to see this.
We do what we can.
We love CC is loved. Sometimes it feels neglected, but dude, people, hey, you put on a tournament, people show up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So big shout out to PV Princess here. I'm not much of a frontliner. I think the last time I did frontlines would have been with Tamari back in the day. She used to start her streams with frontlines. I think that was probably the last time I've done a frontline.
Man,
probably.
When is it? Tomorrow night they're having this thing called Save the Princess. What it is, you designate one person as a knight, one person as a princess. Everyone queues up. If your princess dies, you lose.
Holy.
Honestly,
there's some scoring that work, but yeah, that's tomorrow. There's also a frontlines event later on tonight.
That sounds
little more tournament based.
It's such a good time. Yeah.
I do tournament frontline.
I can finally get that princess treatment I deserve.
Yeah.
Welly is now the princess of frontline. I think that's so fitting.
What's up?
I'm going to run a giveaway in game. I know you guys are still doing stats, but we have some giveaways to do.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
That's okay. So I'm gonna get those going in chat if you want to just announce them if you see them.
Sure.
Hop into a match. All right, let me get that going.
We got time for shit to get going anyway. But yeah, these people. Let me. Like I said, they've been doing frontline long enough to get 1,000 people to join their Discord. So if you wanna.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah,
we need more love in the PvP community.
Yeah.
We really do, man. We really do.
Ooh. A lottery giveaway. In Say Chat, we have you do a highest roll right now. Highest roll gets a Quizagral corn? Huh?
It's my roll.
Close enough.
That's cool as hell. I like that.
Yeah.
Tamari with a 584. Pretty good. Gitson with a 91.
Wait, what was the range? Was there a range that we were supposed to do, or is it just random? I didn't read the directions.
You type in /random into the chat, and then the
7,
highest
7,
roll will
7.
win.
Oh,
Okay,
well,
okay.
you're, what Final Fantasy game was it that had lucky 7s for damage?
7.
Yeah! Oh, of course, yeah.
That makes sense. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah,
Sparrowhawk. What's up? 96.
Ooh.
Pharaoh.
Neo with a 658. My goat. Let's go.
Neodymium.
Couple more seconds.
All right. He looks like they're ahead right now with 890, I think.
That's
I love
up there.
when I say like highest and like everyone that like starts off gets like lowest.
Yeah,
And then when
yeah.
I do lowest, everyone's got like the highest numbers they've ever seen in their lives. Alright, there we go. Let's stop. Give me a second.
Right. Well, there you have it. What was the winner there?
I believe
890.
it
Elif.
was Key.
Yep.
Yeah.
E, my goat. Very, very cool. All right. Happy to see him win.
Keyleth is the winner. And then Penta versus Full Metal Axolotl. That went 2-0 to Penta. So we are now...
Penta's been kind of playing well today.
Yeah.
I don't think they've dropped a map, have they? Did they drop one?
Let me
in their
see.
set?
They had to drop one to Eidolon, right?
That doesn't
True.
count. Come on.
We don't count those.
those.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
yeah. Let me refresh that page. Yeah, no, that is the only set they dropped, in fact.
Yeah.
That's outstanding, honestly.
Okay. One more giveaway, and then I will let you guys get back to tournament stuff.
Let's go.
Alright.
What
Okay.
are we raffling off now? Let's hear it.
We're doing a Figmental Weapon Coffer. I want the lowest roll in chat.
Lowest roll. Okay, come on, guys. Let's go. 888 from Direxel. Unlucky.
Okay.
777 and
Slap was
888.
him
Let's
hitting
go.
his desk.
Oh, poor guy. That's
Putting my hands
unfortunate.
into the air and slapping my arms in my chair.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
Lowest
927.
roll,
All
there we go.
There's
There's
a
all the
15.
900s.
right, let's
There's
go.
a
Tamar,
15 now.
did you roll? Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, I got like 684 or something.
463. Unlucky.
The lowest I see so far is a 15.
That is down there.
Yep, so far.
Jeez Louise.
Our goat Queequee is back.
Yeah, with the high roll. Let's go. Oh, is our Queequee's back in? Where are we rolling here? There they are. Picto.
We got a couple more minutes while the rolls are going. Just so you guys know, our current caterer, Chocoronis, they are also doing a Final Fantasy Tactics game giveaway today for anybody who gets some pizza from them.
Oh,
They
the
are
remake!
standing-
Go
Yes.
get pizza. Come on.
Yeah, so
Bam 'em.
if you get some pizza from them, you can also ask for a raffle ticket.
Nice.
And on the 27th, they will announce a winner in their Discord.
Nice. Okay.
Let's go.
And that is Risque Whiskey, correct?
You want to look for Jaldor Ganramon. He's literally standing right across from the bards.
Yeah.
He's all decked out in Night of Fire.
The same person. They work together. So
Okay.
either one will give you a ticket.
Alright, and stop. I think that 15 was our lowest.
Elif with the 923. Never lucky twice. Yeah, go get some pizza. Let's go. We're PvPers. Come on, guys. Let's be real. What is PvP without some pizza?
Now,
Go grab a slice. Get that
Yeah,
raffle.
they also made up a really cool menu for us. I'm gonna link it into the Twitch chat here.
Yeah, let's go.
Go check out their menu. They're so badass. They've been here since the dueling tournament. And they'll be here with us tomorrow as well. They're here with us most of the day, so
Awesome.
let me.
Yeah, go pick up a snack. Go pick up a raffle.
Yeah. Okay, so for our random roll winner, it was April White.
All right, April
Yeah.
with the 15.
it's like golf.
Low is better, just like IQ. Okay, well,
Oh.
Thank you.
You know,
I will step away now so you guys can do your thing.
No, hey, the giveaways and all that are really cool. Thank you so much for like organizing those, Masa. I do not. I don't know
listen,
what's going on
let me tell you, sitting here not having to look through these numbers by myself has been a godsend. Scotty is the best. She's my shadow for today and tomorrow. So if you guys ever need anything, and that goes for all of our attendees, you can always find us.
God bless.
We will be here.
Let's go.
But yeah, also big shout out to all of our bards, our photographers. I don't know if anybody has been looking in the PvP Princesses Discord, but we have a channel dedicated just to NEG poses being taken today. So far, our current photographer, the Gobtographer, has been posting some really banger screenshots.
Yeah, they have.
Above and beyond like anything that I ever imagined. So like, I'm so blown away. So, anyway, enough blabbing for me. Go kill each other in the ring. Thank you.
Maybe.
Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. I think the new standard should be having caterers. I think having bards. Dude. I think it's sick. I think every tournament.
It definitely makes it feel more alive.
It does.
It definitely gives it way more of an event feeling.
It's nice
but this is the first time I've ever done one where we've had it all at the den. And I think it's worked out really well so far, having all the bards and the caterers all in one spot, so we can like still duel in between and just kind of hang out at the den and have a good time. So
it makes it feel more. It makes it feel more like an actual sporting event that you go to, whether it be like a baseball game or something, where like the viewers have something to do.
Yeah.
You can watch the game, but then there's some people that are just coming out to support their friends, or they just want to hang out with them, and they don't really understand what's going on, but they want to be there too. So it's nice.
Yeah. We have like at least a dozen people that I've noticed, like in the Say chat, just showing up at the den, going, "What on earth is going on today? Why are there so many people here? Why are there bards? What's going on?"
I had to set up an entire side Discord.
To
organize the entertainment.
I think we have 11 different.
I want that normalized, so go support them.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so we've seen both of these teams tonight.
Yeah, we've seen both of them. I know with Ukwikwi on the field, Tamari is going to be biased towards Umbra. Well, I guess I will go streamer biased with my guys over here on Astra. So
I'm Team Ukwikwi till the day I die.
Hey, let's go, man. I would. You beat me to it, or I would too. I'm gonna be honest though. Undecided has kind of been. Both teams have been down. Yeah, they've been actually kind of popping off here. All right, well here we go.
Let's see.
I like Ash kind of sitting back here. They're gonna try to bait maybe some damage out with the Viper.
Pre-guard off the rip
this time though. They go right on to Ash.
And Ash.
But they do trade for Drake. Rocky in a little bit of trouble here. They are trying to run it down a little bit. I don't know if they're going to have enough. I know Arquette is trying to.
We have 2 on Rocky. Yeah. Probably not going to get the pot. Unfortunately.
They end up getting it, but they do get the trade. I don't know. I don't know if it's better just to fight on point there, or if it's better to send help to try to get that kill on Rocky. But it does not matter. Ukwikwi, the Live Lord, trying to get out here. Unfortunately, not looking so good. Although that is a huge spin on Talon.
Let's go.
Yeah. So again, protect Ukwikwi at all costs. Arquette stuck on point here. No guard. Don't know if they have scales. They're trying to get out.
Yeah, okay, they're dead. Okay.
And I think Ash might be in a lot of trouble here. He is going to try to get out here, but Verena, needs to just dip. I would even fall further back. I'm going to keep it above with you.
That's why Vic just sent.
Yeah.
We have Eo and Beam coming up on Umbra, and it looks like they have Beam and it looks like they're coming up on Dragoon and Viper LBs as well.
This would be a really good time to punish this Monk animation with Goon LB, but dude, Monk LB here when you're trying to break 50 just feels so good because as soon as something comes on point, you just delete it. Does pop Rose, so he is looking to send. They are going on the Goon. They do get the beam though. They get the kill.
It was a trade.
For it. Yep. Maggie in a little bit of trouble here, does end up going down. That was actually a really, really good beam out of Biscuit. Okay, and we're just going to try to run down Drake here. He's going to try to backflip out if he can. Doesn't look like he has back foot. Just gonna end up going down. Oh wait, unless
He's still alive?
Dude, huge cleave too on these rats. He actually ends up living that.
Let's
and they
go. They turn it. They flip it.
Yeah, that's crazy. If I was Drake though, we're gonna get this kill on Arquette, but we gotta pot up. Never mind. Scale is absolutely just broken.
Can they secure the kill on Ash?
If they get the kill on Ash here, we do need to steal this pot. So they end up getting the kill. That was actually a huge spin. But they're gonna run down Arquette here. I don't think he does have scales, so he does end up getting this. Gonna heal up for a little bit here. They did a really good job not feeding that though. Ends up going down. Holy moly! Drake deep does get screamed. Gonna try to go up in defense. Yep, there it is. Gonna drop on Talon. Yo, what? He drops on Talon. I didn't see any damage go out on that warrior. What in the world just happened there? But okay. Okay. And so we're starting to see them regroup a little bit here. We do have Monk LB and White Mage LB, so I think we're just going to delete whoever they want. They end up going out on Ash. Holy.
Yeah, get that cover out.
Yeah.
I think that was an excellent play.
Yeah, that was huge. Drake no guard here, just backflips. Is stuck in life, but we do see the
Arquette no guard
Kate come out. And I actually like this push-up angle. Let's go, Maggie. Get up there, dude. This is where I would try one person fast break. Well, actually, never mind. There's not enough percent. Just fast break. I would say, you know, let one person stay on point and then try to rat and get some resources out, but it's probably better just to fast break. Drake getting Giga Sent here, immediately dead. Huge Dragoon LB.
They get the Paladin LB that out. I don't know if it's probably at this point, die fast on point, Maggie, and then reset. Let it run.
Yeah, I think Maggie just got to go. That was actually a really, really big Dragoon LB. They ended up getting the White Mage kill off it, and they were able to get Maggie as well from just the pure cleave. Okay, so both teams at 50. You're going to try to break here a little bit. But again, we have Umbra coming up with Monk LB and White Mage LB and Goon LB and Bard LB. They spend the Monk LB trying to get the Warrior. Warrior survives. Vicious dies. No guard on that Warrior though. Does get covered.
Covers out.
So Drake is going to be trying to survive here to potentially go up. Big beam comes out. Not a whole lot gets hit though. I mean, not a whole lot of damage going out. Drake does end up getting that LB up, but immediately screams. And they're kind of pushing this back a little bit. Arquette, no guard. We dunk you, Queequee. My goat, rest in peace. Drake having to contest point with no guard. Feels bad, man. And then Vicious kind of holding it down here. He is in row, but he's going to need this row to come out immediately after guard. He does get it, but no MP. He's going to just be ratted down and die. Yep. And Maggie. Stuck here. Oh, great swap from Maggie and Rocky. That was actually huge. Rocky does take quite a bit of damage from the Dragoon LB. So ends up going down, and you Queequee trying to save the day here, but no guard in a 4v1, 5v1. Probably not going to last too long. Big scream out of Drake, though. But does send guard there, which feels bad because they're just going to come immediately dunk. Although he might try to get peeled with Vicious. Nope, he just goes down. Oh. And boy. They do get the kill on the White Mage, though. Vicious in a lot of trouble here. No Purify, no guard, no nothing. Does end up going down. Big cover from Ash onto the Viper. But, man, we got too many people on point here. Too many people, yeah. Big rend on Rocky. I think that's going to be pretty much it for Rocky. And this is one of those ones where it's just that perpetual trickle in, you know?
Yep.
Although you quickly did a good job getting out. Although they're just going to rat that. They do end up sending the Scream on it too. Drake no guard on point. Gonna get dunked out. Oh my goodness. You Queequee just running around. Yeah. Crazy, bro.
Living the best you can.
Oh, man. Alright, we got Vicious. In a lot of trouble, trying to kite out, does get run down. That is going to be it for them. And then just Maggie on point here, doing what he can to kind of get that point away from that hallway, but feels bad. They're doing a really good job trying to get these swaps. But Astra's doing a really good job just sticking to the person swapping out and just trying to just run them down. Maggie does have LB coming back with LB. Popping LB now. Vicious is coming down with Monk LB. But we do, Verena for Astra does have their Dragoon LB. And there it is.
Oh. I saw the vision with the Meteo. But I didn't have somebody on point, so that just didn't work out.
Yeah, you quickly end up going down there. It does feel bad, but I did see the vision with the Monk LB. But really good Verena with the Dragoon LB, anticipating that Monk just coming in and snapping that. Got a ton of damage off on him, but did not end up mattering. And, okay. Apparently we're having some issues with Ash here. I'm gonna have to give him a sec. Ash pulling the old 24 hour. Speaking of 24 hour, Tamari, when the fans been wanting to know, when is going to be the next Tamari Anon 24 hour stream?
Well, I don't know how many people, probably not many people know. I moved recently and I'm waiting to get all my stream stuff set up. And probably by the end of beginning of October, we'll be back to a regular stream schedule. So unfortunately, that means we missed the 24-hour birthday stream this year. We'll just have to do something else when we can celebrate, when we can start stream back up. And I don't know about 24 hours, but I'm thinking we do some like long stream, a week long of streams or something like that. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited to get back to it. Some of the things that we want to do with the stream sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. We definitely want to start streaming customs and getting those commentated and things like that. So look forward to end of September, early October for the Tamari Anon stream to be back.
Let's go. All right, chat, you heard it here first. 24-hour stream for Halloween. All right.
Oh, man.
I can't wait.
24 hours is rough. I mean, last time we did it, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of come in and play different games, so it definitely made the time go by faster. If I do it again, it's definitely going to be something similar to that.
Yeah, Tamari Anon and friends. Definitely hosted the time. But yeah, got some big stuff in the works. You know, I'm a little bit... I can't wait for that stuff. Can't wait for you to start streaming again. But yes, definitely got some big stuff in the works for the Tamari Anon server. That being said, it cannot come here soon enough. Tell you what, I know a lot of people have been...
I'm itching for it.
Yeah, it'll be good. It'll be good. Okay. So it looks like we are...
Water sounds good.
Water do be sounding good right now. So Gibson, what was your favorite part of the Renaissance Fair?
So far, honestly, there have been a couple really good dueling tournaments or dueling matches.
Nice.
But I'm just looking forward to playing PvP with a bunch of people, honestly. They got Rival Wings tomorrow. They got some custom meme games going on. But I'm telling you, if you have not done that Save the Princess mode, it's a good time. It's just everyone like jiving and having it, you know?
Nah, it sounds like a great time. It gave me a good reason to get back into Frontlines. Dude. Back in the day, man, all I used to do was Frontlines. And then I got into LP, and that was pretty much it for me on the old Frontlines. But yeah, that'd be a good time. I always love when they do a twist. You know, twist on something familiar that we already enjoy.
Yeah.
So I think that's amazing.
And that's basically what this is.
Okay. Tamara, are you back?
Uh-oh. We must wait for the commentator.
Okay, it looks like we have some collusion in chat here. They need this win. Okay.
Everyone needs this win.
The PayPal is on the way.
I will pay you to let me lose.
Back.
Welcome.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Welcome back. Okay. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it.
Oh, hello, Obi.
Nobi.
Joey Wheeler. Oh my god. Okay. Tomorrow, what do you think about Yu-Gi-Oh? Name 2 Yu-Gi-Oh characters.
I know nothing about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay. That's right, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yami, Yugi, and Light Lagami, right?
Like, yeah. Honestly, yeah. No, you're totally right. My favorite is Tamari describing Dragon Ball Z.
Oh no.
The guy with the orange jumpsuit and the purple sash.
Slipknot. Yeah.
It's
That's
blue.
Also, I'm shade blind. I have color issues.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Looks purple to me.
It's close enough, bro. It's whatever, dude. Honestly.
This is whatever.
But real talk here, Tamari's been watching JoJo. Thoughts on JoJo, Tamari? And I'm just gonna warn you: be careful what you say. Be careful what you say.
The
What do you
first
think about it?
season with the guys like with the breathing powers, I didn't find that one as interesting. Dio Brando is the best and worst bad guy. Like he's actually textbook bad guy.
Yeah.
No, they did a good
Yeah.
job of that.
They did a good job of making you like I can't stand him, but he is such a good bad guy. I'm on season 3 right now, and I'm enjoying it.
That's
so
the one
much.
right there, dude. Let's go.
Part
So
3.
much.
Part 3 is my all-time favorite. Okay. On a scale, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna
Martin like
ask you.
watching some dude breathe hard and punch a frog.
What? Who doesn't like that? Come on, man.
I
That's
was like,
crazy,
what is this show?
All right, I'm asking even more polarizing question here because I want
Okay.
chat to know. I want to know.
Oh,
On a scale
God.
of 1 to 10, where are we putting JoJo? Be careful with your answer. 1 to 10.
I don't want to do that.
No. The hate mail is on its way already. Come on. What is it?
Out of all the animes that I've watched, I'd probably put it at right now. I'm not done with it yet, and I know that I'm gonna be even more soon enough with the direction it's going. But right now, I'd say it's probably like a 4 or 5 for me out of 10.
All right, chat. I'm gonna post Tamari's Discord handle in chat. Feel free if you want to send her some constructive criticism on her ranking. Feel free. Look, I'm not the biggest JoJo fan, okay, but I know better than to rate it a 4 or 5. Okay, just for my well-being, I know better. Okay.
For my well-being.
Now, honestly, I can't.
It's a
stand
much
it.
higher rating than the first time I tried to watch it. Remember? It's like big
I do?
old bucket of trash.
Oh god, here we go.
It's hot fire. It's hot garbage. It's awful. And now this time around, I'm like, okay, I'm getting there.
We were
I
officially
think it's
canceled?
because I watched the first season and I was like, I don't care about any of these characters.
No, see, it starts with season 3 for me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it
season
a buck.
3, we're on the
Oh,
way.
No, part 2's so good.
It's kind of a bucket and mid. I'm sorry, chat, but Tamari said it first, so send your hate mail over there. Whatever your opinion is in chat, I agree with you. Promise.
Chat rise up.
Yeah, chat, rise up, dude. Honestly. Okay.
Obito, you have some big feelings right now. Sit down.
Yeah, he's kind of popping off. Although to be fair, we've made it through a good chunk of this without hearing from him. So
That is fair, yeah.
he's due. He's definitely due for some borks. Okay. Well, it looks like we're running the same comps on Umbra, and it looks like we're running the same comp here on Astra. I thought they were both pretty even. Unfortunately for Vicious, and I know he's used to this. Vicious has been playing Monk a long time, been doing LP for quite a while. If you don't have that support, it is Monk, LB, and die.
Yep.
But he's been doing a good job. I
don't
even
hope
with
that your
that.
team can capitalize off of it and kind of keep the snowball going.
Yeah, it's kind of a sacrifice, especially if you're not running that paladin and just relying on the white mage, or I mean bard too with the payon. But it does kind of feel bad. But he's been doing a good job still getting kills off it. They are opting for the speed lane here, while Astra ends up going straight for the jump pad. Arquette is doing a good job here. Gonna look to try to bait out some damage. There it is. Going the scales. They are not falling for it. Huge cleave on the Ash.
Oh, massive cleave.
Oh, wow. They got Ash, Maggie, and my goat Uquiqui. That's crazy. Drake kind of left out to dry here. No guard.
In a bad spot right now.
Does get the backflip, but it's just... Oh, does and gets the pot. Okay. They just rat this though. You have to. Honestly, you're such an advantage now. You just have to rat that. Okay. Verena pushing up for Vicious there a little bit. Umbra's gonna have to fall back and pot up here. Although Vicious is pre-popping that fire, so he is kind of looking to send. Although it will fall off. They do have White Mage Beam for this next engage, but both teams have this White Mage Beam for this next engage. And then you got Arquette with LB coming up too for a ton of damage pressure. Huge LB coming out of Rocky though. That was massive. Arquette, it seems like they're not really falling for it.
He goes up. Can we turn it? We can turn it. Huge. Oh, the cleave though, the cleave.
Yeah, a ton of cleave there, but that was a really good monk LB on Arquette. Really, really well timed. They end up getting a ton of cleave, but nobody ends up going down. So that's actually really, really big. Ash
all their damage is out now, yeah.
Yep. And now Biscuit. Oh no!
Biscuit, no!
The sacrifice. Okay. That's a 5D chess play there. See what they were doing is they were just trying to let them feel good, get that quick respawn because it doesn't matter, and then we lull them into this next fight where we just absolutely annihilate them. They do have 3 LBs coming up for this, but Rocky already coming up on their second White Mage LB and Drake. So I'm looking for, honestly, anybody send guard into Beam and Dragoon LB. If we get a couple of kills off that, it would be absolutely devastating. But they do have the Picto LB to kind of mitigate some of that. So we'll see how this goes. Rocky does get the LB out, but they do send him. Tellen goes down for that. Arquette in a lot of trouble. Scales does go out there, so they end up getting healed up.
Oh, the goon's up right now.
Yeah, that goon, that Verena goon LB was pretty good, but they do end up dying for it because they were a little deep. My goat Biscuit on point does end up going down. I swear I can read. So they are going to break 50 here. And what feels really good about this is they're breaking 50. They have Monk LB. White Mage is halfway, and then we still have this Bard LB to kind of get that going. Honestly, I would send this Monk LB first and then get that Bard LB rolling.
Yeah.
But we'll see how this goes. They do opt to get the Bard LB going off the rip. Ash does get Monk LB. Ends up living it, no guard, and gets the LB off, so kind of feels bad here.
They have advantage here. Astra has advantage here, so they can just take the hit and reset and just defend. Just defend.
Yeah, I think that was a big feast or famine play there, trying to get that LB off on Ash before you can get his LB off. But if they do get that off, they pretty much just win the game there. So, and they already have such a lead here that, I mean, honestly, it was a calculated risk. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite them, but they're already all back up and they're ready to contest the 50. Oh no, they already broke 50. So this is actually kind of not great. Actually, kind of spending that Monk LB because we would really like to have a Monk LB for this engage, especially when they're pushing up to almost.
They do have beam though.
Yeah, they do have beam to work with. We send Arquette, but dude, big, huge scale, and they get the cover off on them. They are still opting to send Vicious here. Vicious is going to try to go get that pop, but the big rogue goes off. They do beam him. He might be in trouble. Vicious is getting ratted in the back here. Does end up surviving for now. Bro, he is just running him around. Runs him back to point, which is actually kind of a heads-up play. But Vicious and Uquiqui ends up going down here. This is actually not good.
Oh gosh, all of them on point.
Yeah, then a lot of cleave going out on point here, and that's going to be a GG game. Okay, so that Monk LB play kind of came back to bite them a little bit. But honestly, I don't know. What do you think about that? Would you rather save that LB and instead of sending on a risky target like a paladin who's going into LB, would you rather just kept it for that fight so they can't get that advantage so easily? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of in a catch-22 there, because if successful for everybody their damage and they actually succeeded with the paladin, then that would have been phenomenal. Got a little bit of a advantage as far as player count, but it's tough because it's who can press their button faster, really.
Yeah. And that's outside of ping diff.
Yeah.
But awesome job, you guys. Well played from everybody here for this round robin. I love seeing those new teams. New teams, come back. Stick with it.
Come back. Yeah.
Honestly.
We love you here.
Get some scrims in.
Yeah.
We love to see new teams. We love to see just more people in general in the PvP community. So come back, get some scrims under your belt, and it'll be really fun to see you guys and how much you progress since this tournament.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Last thing, huge shout out to PV Princess. Thank you guys so much for putting this on. Go support the caterers. Go get a snack. We got the big games coming up right now.
Yeah. Quick shout out to Eidolon. I will be watching your games. I cannot wait to see those. Kind of sad we didn't get to commentate them, but that's okay. I get to actually just watch the whole game. And then once more, since we were on break last time, Gojo, bring back Dancer.
Bring back Gojo, just in general.
Just bring back Gojo in general.
Yeah, I want that guy back in the community all the time, not just for tournaments here and there.
Not just for scheduling.
Dude, yeah, exactly. Not just for scheduling. His stream schedule is too inconsistent. Everybody spam him. Tell him I need at least like 3 or 4 consistent days out of stream out of that guy.
At least.
Would be good to see. But, well, thank you guys so much for having me. Tamara, thanks for joining me.
Oh,
Always
of course.
A pleasure.
Thanks for having us, Ditson.
Anytime.
Yeah, get some thanks for having us, man.
Let me tell you, I think I've said this to you multiple times. Having someone else do commentary while I'm doing stuff mid-match, y'all are helping out so goddamn much by being here.
Hey, we love it, man. You know,
I'm
anytime.
Super appreciative for all of you guys doing this for us for the Ren Fair. Also, you mentioned our caterers. They are doing fun little mini games down here. So like,
let's go.
When you're not playing a match, come play some mini games with them.
Yeah.
Like these guys are awesome. Listen to some cool music, just hang out. We're having a good time today. And I got more giveaways later on at the end of the CC tournament too. So.
More giveaways.
Let's go. More giveaways. We
also,
love it.
Take a G pose. Go post it into our Princess's Discord. I'll post a link in the Twitch channel in a minute. But have a chance to win some of that chibi art from Fernando.
Yeah.
Some awesome stuff. So.
Get those G poses. Come on.
Yeah, that's open to everybody, not just the teams playing. That is literally anybody that's here right now. Just take a G pose and post it in that channel for a chance to win, and then we'll call the winner at the end of the CC tournament.
We also have IRL prizes.
Oh my god,
treasure everywhere. I love it.
Holy.
There are keychains you can enter for in the event. I'm sure Masa will post those event links too. There is a t-shirt and a free t-shirt and 2 keychains.
Let's go.
Yeah, our keychains are available to anybody who's in Canada, and the t-shirts are available to everybody. So.
Well, there you have it. Guys, go sign up. Do the G poses. You're Final Fantasy players. I know you guys like G posing. Come on, let's be real. Pop in there. Drop a G pose. And yeah, thank you guys so much for putting this on. Yeah. Hey, you guys put it on, people will come. I'm telling you right now, the CC community, man, we love it.
Yo, Moogle, go around with the raid.
Right.
Thank you very much.
Gibson, thank you so much for having us, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Shoutouts to Wells, Sheet, and Tamar for the commentary, and we will see you guys. We'll probably see you Monday.
Yes.
Yeah, probably see you Monday.
Yeah, let's go. Tamari, get your plug in, dude. Come on, let's go.
So in the Tamarian on Discord, we run casual custom matches every Monday and Wednesday. Right now, we've got 2 nights a week. But as the matches start picking up, like attendance starts picking up, we'll bring it back up to 3 at some point. And then we also run Q syncs twice a week as well. So come out, have fun. It's a low pressure environment. We have skill levels from brand new to PvP in general to some of the top players in LP. So it's a good time. Everybody is just willing to help and just have fun. come out and
Well said.
get your feet wet with some PvP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you have it. Alrighty. Well, that is it for me. I'll be watching this Eidolon. If Eidolon does not win, we riot.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah, they're throwing, and we need to inspect their PayPal. All right, you guys. You guys have a great night. I'll talk to you guys later.
Good night, you guys.
Bye bye.
Good night. Hi, Aeon.
Hello, Gidson.
I know I dragged you here very unceremoniously, but thank you for hanging out.
Don't worry, that's why I parked my ass in the Discord room so that you could wrench me from the tendrils of the fun that is Path of Exile 2.
Yeah. Oh, man. Well, give me a second to grab a drink, and I will be right back and ready to go. We got Aeon Zalkai here commentating Eidolon versus Full Metal Axolotl, so don't go anywhere. I'm going to run an ad, and we will be right back.
For a bit, or
Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to take us live for a moment. Back to this layout here.
Sure thing, buddy.
I don't know if you got my ping. Party Finder's up. Password is the funny one.
The funny one, yes. Well, there are many funny passwords, but I do like this one.
Yes. Have you?
Okay,
Are you on Crystal Goblin, by the way?
Yes, sir. I am,
Yeah.
in fact, in the
Yeah, 'cause,
Goblin.
dude, holy crap! The Wolves Den is popping off right now.
I mean, that's like that's what I think is nice about the events that you know, we throw up now and again, and especially the one right now, which is like meant to be like a sort of a Ren Fair. I do like that. You know, so check me out. You know, I'm even dressed for the occasion.
Let's see it. Yeah. Oh God.
I've got my medieval glam. Yes.
Beautiful.
Good day to you, sir. A fine evening in what is the southern ports of Britain. Yes.
Because everything's a port of Britain, huh? That is very medieval. I don't know this place, but now it belongs to England.
To the Great Britain. Britannia. Yes, for the king.
You're gonna get your ass kicked talking like that.
Yeah, it's all right. You know, listen, I'm British. Like, you know, if we get jokes about how we don't have good food and how we get stabbed every other night, I mean, I think I'm allowed a few jokes here and there, right?
You are. You are. Oh, I gotta get back to the Bard band though, because they are killing it. There we go.
Nice, some background music.
All right, yeah. Welcome to the finals of the Renaissance Faire Crystalline Conflict Tournament. My name is Gidson Brand. I've been yapping alongside Tamari and Welly, but for the finals here, you have me and the lovely Aeon Zelkai commentating. How you doing, Aeon?
I'm doing great, my good friend. Yes. Very excited to see Eidolon versus Full Metal Axolotls next. As always, the PvP community is always putting a good show for us at all skill levels. But in this night, I see we have well-known faces here, and they are, of course, delivering as expected. So I'm ready to see what this next match will bring us. We do have, with Team Astra, we do have Dark Knight, Dragoon, Dancer, Scholar, and White Mage. So we got the 2 healers, 1 tank sort of composition going on. Very interesting as well that we're seeing a Dark Knight here. Especially with like the current changes with Dark to Purify, right? Dark Knight's in an interesting spot where now that your heals do a lot less, that Purify is a lot more dangerous than it used to be, right?
Because we were seeing that too with like Bard especially. The bind was always something you could just kind of like ignore or maybe play around.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't lose too much by purifying it. Now it's like, holy dude, it's that silence, the LB on top of it, and then you throw in Dark Knight, Scholar, and you're just losing the attrition war, right?
Yep, exactly. So I think it's gonna be very interesting to see how like the Dark Knight and the Scholar are sort of gonna basically help forward that win condition of trying to win the attrition. On the other hand, though, what's really interesting is we have Tauke on Pictomancer for Umbra, and here's the thing: Pictomancer, I've spoken to a few players that are in the LP scene, and Pictomancer is like kind of the sleeper OP, because for a while, you know, people were really confused as to what to do with it, but after several patches of buffs, it's now sitting in a really good spot where it's almost similar to Bard in that it serves as a support DPS, but more into the support part of the spectrum. You know, especially with Birthday Cake being essentially every buff you could ask for, except, you know, doing your taxes, essentially. So,
well, I never read it's basically a free pay-on, right? The damage reduction and the heal buff, correct?
Yep, heal buff, correct. Yep. So, it's a great fight resetter. You know, and even more dangerous on momentum push. So I think we'll be seeing a lot of the team sort of just playing around that when the time comes. And then we also got Red Mage. Now, Red Mage is very interesting is that it also serves like a similar role to Bard as well with the silence. It has a little bit of a heal. I think it is a little bit more awkward because to get the most damage, you obviously have to go melee. But because, you know, you have the Perfulgence Embolden combo, I think it's going to work really, really well with Pictomancer when you do have like the limit break, right? Because you have the damage buff from Embolden and then the damage buff from Birthday Cake. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
If they can line those up, it's going to be pretty nasty.
I do got to point out, though, Eidolon always showing up with like the matching glams, or if not matching colors, at least the matching aesthetic. They always win the glam game. Well, not always. They're very consistent with it, but...
Oh yeah, for
so
sure.
Good to look at.
You know, got a shout out to the showmanship that Eidolon always brings to the table.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, I know Gojo was playing in EU this morning, so not only the showmanship, but like just the love of the game, honestly.
Yep.
All right,
Buzzy was there as well.
Finals here, game 1. Eidolon
All right,
Astra
let's see it.
versus Full Metal Axolotl on Umbra.
So let's see. Ooh, Savard's taking up a lot of space here, so we could be seeing a pretty nasty cleave. Not quite, actually. Instead, goes for the Sparrowhawk, just trying to like get into the back line. Gets out though, gets a lot of heals and a lot of support from the rest of the team. Tauke and Savard sort of like taking a bit of damage, so Savard's gonna go fall back here. Given Vanity, getting caught out though. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage right there.
Yeah, you know, Eidolon's not using that chain stratagem unless they're committing to the kill.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about, the awkwardness of Red Mage over there. So yeah, and Savard's gonna get caught out right here. Gets the guard out just in time, but is that gonna be enough with a plunge on them? They're gonna just run him down, I think. Yep.
And And that's what's so brutal about this comp is you really, once you start losing, you don't stop losing, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
It's especially in Volcanic Heart, where there's not much space to run, so they just have to take the deaths here and then maybe sit and spawn. If they jump out here, and they can easily stagger, especially with the Dark Knight. Oh my goodness.
And
Eyes just
Eyes
barely
going down
surviving.
really low, but then you heard the plunge reset, give him back both health and mana there, so
yep.
Any progress you were making is just out the window, and Eidolon is pushing.
And that's why Dark Knight is evil when you're on the advantage. And right there, you know, unfortunately no choice. The Full Metal Axolotl has to jump down and stop this push, but what can they do? We have, like, essentially, yep, Scholar LB going out now, and then if they push in, Gojo can just hit them with the Dancer LB, especially during bombs. This could be pretty spicy.
We were asking for Gojo to be back on Dancer for a while now, but it looks like he's just content to kite with it.
There it is!
There's
Big
the
dance.
seduction.
What are we getting? Oh,
And
that's 3
oh.
players caught in that with the pull as well! Oh, you're not escaping!
Honestly, the pull was just a little bit delayed, so it wasn't fully... You didn't get the full team in there, but... it's still so good.
Oh my goodness, they played that so fast!
They did. Game 1 very quickly going to Eidolon.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta remember to mute Spotify for when we get the Bard band in here. Don't want to play anything over them.
Yeah, that map really favored the Dark Knight composition as soon as they got the 1 pick, basically. It was kind of nasty.
Yeah.
Because they just couldn't do anything once they pushed up that far into their spawn. Because, like, you can't really LOS, especially when it's just, like, that corridor. Once the pots have been all secured by the enemy team, there's no real way to survive that. And then they don't even need to really send focus damage onto you because your your recuperates aren't doing anything.
Yep.
With all that reduced healing. And with Scholar on top of that, it's just kind of overkill.
Yeah, because not only do you have the reduced healing from both Scholar and Dark Knight, but then also the damage amp from Scholar. There's Expedient and Chain Strat, so...
Yeah. Kind of nasty.
It's a comp that only works if you commit to the kill, and Eidolon, very clear with their communication, very clear with their decision-making, is going to make it count.
Yes.
Oh, you love to see it.
Right, so now we're going to Clocktown, so it seems. I think that's what's really good about it is, again, we have much wider spaces. Map's generally bigger, but what's also good about it is, you know, we got the Warrior, so Mats is going to be a little bit easier to contest as well. I mean, Dark Knight can definitely contest Mats, but Warrior's the king of it, so to speak, I think.
Yeah,
so,
you got Warrior and Samurai, both classes with a stun, and, well, I don't want to say Warrior has a bind, but it's basically that with the pull, you know?
Yep. And with the much wider open... And with the much wider open spaces, they can space themselves out better to be less likely to be, you know, pulled in together with the Dark Knight pull.
Yeah.
So that's also quite nice. I think it's a good choice for sure.
Honestly, this is a team comp for map shenanigans because we can't discount White Mage either with the beam. If you catch like 3 people on the mats, that is a scramble to get the hell off.
Yes, exactly. Now that being said, there's still the potential risk of the dancer doing the dance whilst Yojimbo's around.
Oh, yeah. Really, besides like the Dragoon and maybe the Picto, yeah, this is a shenanigans comp all around.
Yeah. If Gojo hits the dancer wipe into the 6th member Yojimbo combo, it might be pretty nasty. So I think, yeah, definitely FMA has to be
look at the mini. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, true, exactly. Well, we'll see how it is. Like now, FMA have a little bit more space to play with here, so they could probably try avoid being played together. We have Savard. Oh, what an insane guard by Gojo! Blocks the Ren, so Savard doesn't get anything off of that. And now they're going straight after Bookin and Vanity. Vanity now playing a little bit safer. Doesn't want to get the first pick anymore. Oh, no! Boost. We do get a pick off Sparrow, but Forgiven Vanity goes back in, gets killed here too.
And now Sabe, it looks like they're gonna get run down. Yep.
Yeah, no choice, unfortunately. Talke is using Elixir just to, like, I guess, reset at this point. Is staying out of sight, so they won't get a full wipe here. But I think that should be a free 50% for Eidolon.
But let's be real, if Eidolon decided to, they do have the rundown potential. Yeah, with Savard and Kane poke up a little too far.
Yep. Okay. Looks like Eyes and Neo trying to, like, poke a little bit, see if they can get anything done with some pressure. Over here, Savard takes quite a bit of damage from that Cheaton proc. Oh my goodness. A little bit of extra damage from that. Talke gets a nice little stun off. Forgiven is just a little bit too split from the team, so he's going to try to regroup here. And they're just trying to run down Gojo a little bit, but Gojo's a dancer, so not much you can do about that.
Oh, good flip by Ice onto Talk, and she's going to go down.
Ooh.
We do have 2 minis on the side of Eidolon.
Which is going to affect their momentum over here. They could try and get something off here, like there's no follow-up because 2 minis going on. So the dancer LB will...
Oh, but it doesn't get anyone to look at the Yojimbo.
It doesn't, no, unfortunately not. So, I mean, the good news is none of the of Eidolon actually died in that engagement, so that's actually good with, like, 2 players essentially down. Savard getting chased down, but Sparrowhawk gets taken out instead. That's actually really huge right now. Yojimbo slices, but I don't think it's going to hit anyone.
Nope. The point was just a little too pushed back. That's very good for Full Metal.
Ooh, Forgiven over here, extending a little bit too far and gets punished by it by Gojo and Neo.
Now let's see if they can get this kill onto Neo here. I think he's just a little too far out. I don't think he is cheating yet.
Not quite, no.
Oh, no, I lied.
Oh! Huge!
Good
that's a
clean
double
by
kill.
Talk.
Nice.
And, you know, that's a game changer right there, too, because, you know, Neo was looking to rip that LB onto Talk.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Gojo, again, manages to collect some coins, get the seduction off, see if they can, like, get anything off of it. Kane goes... And Sabe!
Oh!
My goodness! From the back foot, just one good seduction, and that was it.
Yep.
Very nicely done. Great contra man.
Oh, man, and you got Neo coming back with LB. He's going to be looking to just sit on the point and say, try me. No,
oh, yeah,
100. He's chasing down Savard.
Interesting, okay. Well, I mean, no mana here, and then I guess with the rest of the team returning soon, Savard doesn't really have the opportunity to go and reset. So this is probably going to be Savard dying sooner than later. Oh, they're punishing Neo.
And hitters, but Neo not going to pop it because he knows he's going to die if he does.
He does. Neo extends a little bit too much. But that, I mean, honestly, a good awareness, yeah, as you say, from FMA to, like, actually punish that extension.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they're playing a little bit tighter now. Kane, unfortunately, extends a little bit too far, gets killed here as well. So that's Samurai for Samurai.
Oh, it's so nice seeing the mind games, honestly.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Talke over here, unfortunately, yeah, gets actually really pushed down by Gojo. Gojo's doing a lot of damage this match here. Sabe's got limit break soon, so if they play for life, they could do something with this.
Oh, Sabe is going to be going down here. Doesn't... Yeah, they don't even need any debuffs on them to secure that.
No, not at all. Wait, does Gojo get caught by Yojimbo?
No. Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Throjo!
He tried to do the funny jump out of it, but it's okay. I mean, you know, their team's still in good position. That's 2v4 right over there. Sparrow does send down LB, and that will be taking down Talk. And yeah, that is Ice securing the kill on...
let's see. Sabe, what do you got?
I don't know. What can you do against a full team? And then guard, that will be game.
That was... I think that burst was so perfectly timed that it beat out the recuperate heal out of Sabe's guard. That is nasty work.
Hit them with the 3-2-1. You know, there's a timer. Just watch the like guard timer go down. That's it. And that will be Eidolon taking the match.
That's 2-0.
Yes. Or was it best of 5? I don't know. Forgiven Vanity just went because everyone's fighting GG's in the chat.
It was a good
So that's
game.
why I got baited by
game.
I got baited by the players. They They thought it was over, but it was not. It's still best of 5. So we still have one. Well, I mean, we do have Eidolon on match point. So that is something to consider. I will say, definitely that match went a lot better for FMA. I think Clocktown was the choice there, and you know, if their intention was to get someone killed on Eidolon by Yojimbo, they did. Good. So it's something.
Yeah. Oh man.
And none of them looked. None of them like that's the thing. None of them were lookers. Actually, only Eidolon.
Eidolon was, yeah. Which I was really upset that apparently only Eidolon got hit by the by the mechanics that map, which was just goofy.
Yeah. I don't know. I like Clockwork though, because at least it's like, say, compared to Cloud9, because at least the mechanics have counterplay.
Yeah.
Whereas like something like Cloud9 just like, or Cloud9 or Red Sands is just, hey, this thing is happening on the map right now, you can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
And you can't escape it, you can't walk out of it, you just gotta use something, which is I don't like forced resource usage. So
it is, I guess it is a different like problem to deal with, rather than just here's something that'll happen at this part of the map. You know. So I think it gets a pass from me. But you're right. I think most people, especially in rank, they just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, and then the tornadoes, like the little tiny tornadoes in C9. I swear those things have mob AI on them. Like, there's no way, dude.
I've got a beautiful clip to send you later. But I want to ask you something. Are you the bards? What are they playing right now? Is this Rise Against? I think it's very familiar. Do you know what song this is?
I have to actually re-enable bard music because I've been spammed too many times by like limbs of bards.
Well, let me tell you, the bards here they're kick-ass, dude. We had Etheric Strays about 2 hours ago. Now this is what Jim. Let me get the
Jim and the Black Maid.
Jim and the Black Maid, yes. Which I want to get the full thing here. Metal Maids, Cat Girls, and Jim.
Yes,
nice.
and Jim. Yeah, they're very good.
Yeah. And I'm like, I'm vibing with them 100%, so.
Oh yeah, no, like shout out to the bards that I've pulled up and like, providing the entertainment for everyone in the Wolves Den. Do appreciate you all. It's just that, yeah, I had that off, so just gotta turn it on because there's some quality music here.
There is.
Speaking about quality, let's check out this quality match here. Do we have any changes on either side of composition? No, not really, actually.
I think last match
it's interesting that Eidolon's sticking with the Samurai, because theoretically, you know, the Scholar wasn't like really a problem at all, right?
Yeah.
And Samurai's in a bit of a weird place right now when it comes to just PvP in general, due to the over-reliance on casts, and you know, when you need a melee, you need to be getting in and out very quickly. Samurai's kind of forced himself to just stand in the open for like far too long.
You know, I think it kind of frees up when Ice and Sparrow just kind of want to be playing the edges or chasing down people. You can have Neo holding the point. I think. Yeah. It definitely gives you a solid frontliner.
Oh yeah. Oh, they go straight for Naya as well, and both white mages getting a lot of damage right now. Let's see who gets covered a little bit better. Looks like Naya gets out. The Sabe, on the other hand, running for dear life. Jeez, eyes, please. What? Oh my goodness. Did you?
Yeah, I saw the rundown.
Does Sabe owe eyes money or something? What is this? And now some art left alone. Not looking a lot healthy. Gonna probably die out of guard. Yep, that's where it is.
Yeah. Oh, let me tell you, playing against a Dark Knight on Warrior, where all your mitigation is your healing,
yeah. Oh,
it
nightmare.
just feels bad.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think in that sense, where the Dark Knight sort of lacks in like hard CC like stunts and stuff like that, they gain back in just essentially the counterplay against the majority of tanks.
Yeah. Oh, and it looks like Eidolon's like hard pushing up. I love this positioning by Eidolon here.
It's so good, yeah.
That is so aggressive. That is so much space you're buying there. Oh. Give them nothing
and this
for
map,
free.
This map actually is really bad for your spawn, because like look at that. When they push into here, where can you go? It's just a straight. Again, it's kind of like the volcanic heart issue. Looks like Eyes pulls them all into a beam from Naya. That was huge. Great positioning bait right there. and they all take that. Savard's gonna go down here. We have Sabe throwing out a beam out themselves, but no real conversion off of it. And Kane is still going to be rushed down here, and that's going to be a 3v5. A nice lead for Eidolon.
It looks like Forgiven Vanity is going to be the next target. She's going to go down real quick.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Forgiven Vanity, like, just again, being run down here. Maybe can get a little stun if they're quick enough.
Wow.
Not quite. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Dude, the rundown from Dragoon and Dark Knight is insane. Sparrow might be getting killed here, though. Maybe they can get something off. No way! That was enough time for a Dragoon LB? Oh my goodness.
It may not be enough. 20k health. Wow, it is.
Yep, it is. That shield. Oh. And Neo securing a kill off the warrior there, just the anti-cleave. Insane Eyes also limit breaks and gets a nice little kill right there. Secures another one right onto the Pictomancer.
Oh,
Sabe,
you love to see it.
What's the down point?
And just one by one, Full Metal Axolotl is falling to Eidolon.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh!
Wow.
Well, okay, that was actually a really nice backflip. I'm not gonna lie, because it was a corner backflip to get onto the point. And had they not died, and because if they had more HP, that actually could have been a really nice save. Like honestly, really stylish. But okay, yeah, now this is actual GGs though. Very well done to Full Metal Axolotls. Thank you very much for playing, and that will be Eidolon. Moving on to the next round.
That is, yeah. If you want to pick up your prizes, Scotty Fawn has. Let me see something real quick here. Because I believe that's 2.5 million gil to third place for Full Metal Axolotl.
Oh, wow.
Put it out here. Yeah.
Big money.
Correct. $2.5 billion to Full Metal Axolotl.
Nice.
Please visit our resident prize monger, Scotty Fawn, to collect your... I did the wrong. I did. Okay, we're good.
You're good.
We're good. To collect your prize. And Eidolon, we will see you in the finals.
Yeah, the podium finish though. Be proud, Full Metal Axolotls. Be proud.
Oh my god. They're a team that's they've been coming a long way, right? Because I think they started at the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, during I know it was during February because we had a tryout week for them, and yeah, okay. But it's been a lot of fun.
Yep, and there have been some really good teams that have pulled up to this tournament as well, and even coming this far and managing to beat a lot of them is no small feat. Let me tell you something. My LP team, when I made it, we struggled quite a bit ourselves and stuff like that. So, and we haven't even participated in any tournaments and stuff. So, honestly, good on them for making it this far and putting on a good show.
We need to change that, man. We got to get your team in here.
Here's the problem, right? The thing is, so far, my team that I made has been sunsetted, and right now the team that I'm on also has kind of been on hiatus. So I'm kind of just a freelancer, but also I think a lot of the end game for quite a few of these teams, not all, but personally for me, I think would be to go to CCRC. I can't do that, being a resident of the UK, but also on a American account of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yeah.
So I would, it's a little scuff for me. So basically, I can't participate in any CCRC at all. But it's okay.
Yeah.
If I become a commentator, I don't need an account. I just
there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Get a free trip to Berlin, and that's that, huh?
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
Promise
man.
I would have to be competing with Rook and Lithy, Brian, and Frosty, which good luck with that. But oh well.
Brian's probably going to be the one for the NA, right?
Yeah, but Rook and Lithy are the de facto established personalities, and they're great. Shout out to both of them as well. So. Maybe I could do one of the earlier rounds if they let me, just say, hey, bring your kid to work day. I'll be.
We will make our own CCRC with blackjack. I can't say the other part because Fayumi wants us to be family friendly, so.
Yeah. Sponsored by Game of Thrones. Not really. Not yet. All right.
Upcoming, we have Undecided versus Penta, who are two pickup teams, honestly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they formed of any existing teams that we have? Oh, wait, okay. No, I see Ash. Ash, you mean?
Yes, Ash.
Rally.
I don't know how he did it, but Ash pulled one out of his hat where he got like 5 people together in maybe 20 minutes. I asked him, "Hey, Ash, do you want a team?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'll get a team. Hey, here's my sign up." And I was like, "Is it that easy? Should it be that easy?"
Well, so
Every
Ash,
time?
Ash is one of the newer, I guess, personalities that we've seen come into PvP. I think it's like he only started this year again, and you know him and Keyleth, shout out to both of them. They basically have been, you know, putting in a lot of effort, you know, streaming Final Fantasy XIV PvP. Talking to a lot of people in the community and stuff, and you know, really just trying to like make it more welcoming. I know Keyleth especially has been, you know, organizing a host of events and to try and like, you know, bring new people into the game mode. And Ash has done something similar where he's essentially just created a Discord where he's just invited people and he's just said, "Hey, if you want to do some LP stuff, is it all right if I just shoot you a message in the Discord and then you come and pull up?" And that's exactly what's probably happened here. It's just like these are probably people that Ash has spoken to, and yeah, you know, he's a friendly guy. What can I say? Oh, and this is Vicious Nosen on the other team. Okay. Is he playing Monk? He is playing Monk. Okay. So this is Penta, right? With Vicious's team.
Yes, Penta is on Umbra. Undecided is Ash's team on Astra.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing with Vicious. So Vicious is one of the, I guess, Monk copium havers, I guess we should call it. Because he basically loves Monk. He believes in it 100%. And the way he is like trying to play this like game mode now is he's trying to make Monk work by any means as possible. Because he like wasn't really too pleased with the removal of Six-Sided Star, the stun that Monk has, and you know, now with all the extra changes PvP has gone through, Monk's lack of a 60-second limit break has actually, in his opinion, and I think even Jay and stuff has said, has hurt it quite a lot. I think Jay said that Monk is like that crush you had in high school that you've seen 10 years later with the light faded from her eyes, and I'm like, that is really sad, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my goodness, like what happened? But Vicious here still believes in it, and you know, has been cooking up a lot of compositions. In particular, he really likes the I mean, this is actually his composition that he told me about, where you have Bard, Dragoon, and Monk together, sort of with basically, you know, essentially being able to send damage incredibly quickly. So I guess the idea is that he's trying to rely on just pure damage to get the one GCD kill in the absence of a stun. Like basically the whole point is that a stun shouldn't even be needed because all the potency sort of just line up to basically deal max damage.
It did always feel nice to have it like you could stun into a knockback and kind of use that as like lining up your shot. It was a very good feel. But you're right, It hasn't lost any potency, I guess.
Yep, exactly.
Ooh, Fisty Cat. Hi, Fisty Cat.
So, and then we have also got like a potential combo where, you know, the White Mage holds their LB for like, what, 10 seconds, 15 seconds more? Yeah, 15 seconds more. You know, we can get a nice little Monk and LB into White Mage LB combo, which should also confirm a kill. So it's a decent, like, composition in terms of the theory. So I'm very excited to see how it is applied in practice. Because, yeah, no, this is something that he's been talking about quite a bit, so I'm hoping this works out for him. And, okay, so, and actually, since we're speaking about compositions, we do have, on Undecided, the double tank comp, which is actually, you know, I think it's actually quite nice given that, you know, melees are having a harder time this patch, right? So I think extra front lines are really nice. In fact, actually, if you look at it, that's 4 melees.
I think front lines are having a problem because there's only one front line per game in ranked, okay?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? So now we have a situation where the composition completely negates that because everyone's a front line, clearly. I mean, we have Dragoon here, who is like a bit more range and stuff like that, so at least they won't cluster up too much. Paladin as well can contribute damage from a distance as well with Confiteor, so that's quite nice. But in general, I'm looking at this and there's essentially 3 frontliners you could potentially have. I mean, the Viper is going to be great for just being a point kitten, so I think that's like what's the rationale behind this composition. Because then Warrior and Paladin are free to, like, you know, move around as needed. So Warrior can play more hit and run. Paladin can stay more at a distance to, you know, have their guard up ready for any covers. You know, and because obviously no one wants to hit the snake scales, you basically have Viper free pushing. So I think that's the logic behind this composition here.
Yeah.
They do have to be wary, of course, with the potential damage composition that Vicious has like cooked up. So I think that's like the only thing, but we could be seeing a pretty interesting match here in terms of like 2 very clashing ideals in terms of like theory. That being said, also no front line really on Umbra, so that's something to note too.
Yeah, so it's kind of like you have a team that can push the point for free if they play it right, versus a team that really wants to pick people off individually for bad positioning. So
yeah,
it's kind of like Umbra has their own advantages and disadvantages here that take advantage of Astra's disadvantage. It's a very weird situation.
Yeah.
Like rock, paper, scissors, where everyone wins everything.
Yeah, precisely. Okay, yep, so...
Like, oh no, Astra's just gonna play this straight up.
Whoa! Did I not tell you? Did I not tell you? That was the point of this composition. Do a butt ton of damage instantaneously. They couldn't react to that because when everything lines up, it just bursts. This comp is hard to pull off because you need to have your bursts all like in order and basically all at the same time. But if it works well. That being said, the other issue, right? When you have essentially 3 big guys in the front line, it's also very easy to like jump into the back to get a kill here, and that's kind of what happened to Penta Q.
Yeah, especially when you're not playing hit and run on Penta Q. Oh man, that might be another kill onto Talon though, because that's a very good pick by Vicious.
Yep, it is.
The back line, wow.
Huge, that's nice. But now they're trying to go and get a counter kill on the Bard here on Majilu. Majilu doing their best to survive, gets a nice little repelling shot. So they swap off to Invera. And they get killed from that.
Ooh. I didn't even see Invera going low. I was so focused on Majilu.
And the limit break does get a kill on Ashe, actually, right here. So they actually do get a counter kill. But meanwhile, here's the problem. We are getting a lot of push from Undecided here because, you know, again, they have enough players to cycle on and off point.
Yep.
And yeah,
even
looks
at
like
disadvantage, they are still pushing hard. Let's see if Arquette can try and find a way out of here. Maybe if he gets that ground pot?
Nah. It's okay. I mean, they delay it long enough as it is, so I think it should be all right. I mean, we have Talon and Verena very close to limit break. Should be getting it for this next fight. And, you know, I mean, Warrior Guard break into Dragoon limit break. It's not a position anyone really wants to be in. So I think right now they have to play it smart and disrupt one of the key players in here. Maybe Verena or Talon, at least.
Oh, man. I mean, we're coming up on, like, Giga Exodia. Oh!
There it is. Talon is screamed into God. 3 players right here.
What is going on?
And Verena secures 2 kills right off the bat from that combo alone. I'm telling you, it's nasty. And yeah, Vicious and Majilu both forced to like retreat as a result of that. And especially when bombs are going off as well. That is like the worst position. Vicious still going for this kill, by the way.
Okay, I kind of like that. Just tell him to get the hell out of your face. Back off, you can't do that to me. That's a good mental win. That is that is a morale win right there. I like that from Vicious.
Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure.
All right, so we're 4v4. Well, 5v4 in favor of Umbra. And yeah, Astra's just like, okay, we got a little too rowdy. We're going to back it off a little bit. Get 5v5. No, they're going to go
Oh my goodness. What a call out. Ashe has to throw Limit Break soon, though. Gets polymorphed and dies with Limit Break available. That's a huge rip for Penta right there, actually.
Yeah, and I think that's a good play by Ash to not rip LB there, right? Not when your team is pushing their advantage so deep, but you want it for when you're on the back foot and you need to turn something around, so...
Yeah.
Because look at this, it's still 4v4. You don't need that Paladin LB to make it so. Good play. Good play.
So it's more of like a patience thing. I see what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Discipline. Oh, maybe our cat goes down here. Yeah, through the scales.
Yeah.
It's, as stupid as it sounds to say this, it's only 50% mitigation. It's not involved.
Yeah, I know. Like, you still need that extra HP to survive it. Yeah, that's okay. So now we have a bit of a situation where now they're getting a lot of free push here.
Yeah.
And Ash is going to be down for 10 seconds. They might... Oh, they don't opt to push the crystal. They actually opt to try and kill here.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if
talking about that morale win? Oh, this is it right here. Rocky Star with the beam.
Okay. Yeah, now here it is. Here it is. So... Talon tries to throw out like a guard break here, but again, because with a lot of the team just really badly hurt, they don't really get much out of it. I mean, okay, they do get a kill on Vicious, which is nice, but other than that, not too bad actually for Penta, because they can still play around this here.
It could be bad for Penta. Uki goes down here. There's no ground pot for her to go to, so she is getting cured by Raki.
The heals are insane. Oh, but Arquette does steal the pot, and Ukiki will be going down. Looks like we do have 5 seconds left in the match. Penta has to get onto the point because they are behind. I don't think they make it.
No, it's Raki Star and Magilu on the point for Team Pentakill, and they're pushing.
Nice. They're good. They just about make it. Asher is caught here. Throws out the LB.
Yep.
Nice. Saving it for this exact moment, but it is right next to the 50%, so they do have to be a little bit careful here.
And looks like Raki Star is the target. Invira going up, trying to get a slam onto Biscuit.
That's pretty good right now. Okay, we do have Birthday Cake, but it immediately dissipates with Ukiki immediately getting just sent for damage here.
Yep.
Looks like Vicious is going to Elixir, probably going to try to set up a kill here. They don't really have much choice. They do get stopped though, so I guess they're just going to have to send it.
Oh, and he just rips it onto Verena.
Nice. Okay, huge. Vicious will probably go down for it as a result, but this is the kill that they did need to stay in the game.
And there we go. Majlu probably dying to get this point saved here. With Invira being knocked back, it's Raki Star on the point instead. Oh, Raki going into light at a crucial moment. No guard.
Yeah.
You know they're the target here.
Talon gets a scream on Invira, so Invira has to run out of here. Looks like, oh my goodness. Looks like Talon actually chases the kill. Unbelievable aggression. Ukiki is left on point. Magalu might, Vicious and Magalu might not make it. I think that's it.
Vicious gets here. Yep,
he gets it just on time! Oh my goodness.
Now we have to pay attention to how Magalu cycles this out. Yep, beautiful timing there. Vicious is already halfway across the map, but you know Team Undecided was calling that.
Yeah, they knew already.
Coming in, and
nice
that's gonna do it.
Good awareness of the respawn secures them the win. That's Team Undecided taking match 1.
Oh, that's a good game right there.
That was.
You're right. Oh my god.
Yeah. So I mean, now you're seeing how I guess the main win condition behind Team Penta's like composition, right? Whereas it's very aggressive. It's dive comp in its purest form. Even when they got a few picks here and there, they were more focused on trying to get the kills rather than trying to like push the crystal as much, because their whole idea is we wipe out the enemy team, we get good momentum going on, hopefully force a stagger, so that pushing the crystal is very easy, right? But that's the thing with Undecided's composition, is that really does counter that in a lot of ways, because you know you do have a lot of ways to sustain and hold the point, delaying that sort of momentum push that Team Penta is looking for.
Yeah, to make a good Renaissance medieval analogy here, it's kind of like the Mongolians fighting the English, right? Where the English had good castles and defensive play, like Team Astra does, the Mongols were very good about hit and run tactics and wearing you down from the sides. So it's kind of, you know what? This is a very good matchup for the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah, I feel that. There's sort of that, what was it? I mean, it's not exactly with this composition, because the composition that I'm thinking about for this analogy is 2 tanks, 2 healers, 1 DPS. But the idea of the shield, the spear that pierces everything and the shield that blocks all, you know? When both meet, what happens, right? And we have, essentially, what we have on Team Penta is the spear that pierces all, right? It's trying to just get the win by pure kills and kills alone. And I think the main fight that they actually want to win is the very first one. That's where they can get that momentum started. It's super important for this composition. They got the kill on the first opening, but I mean, Undecided was playing very calm and managed to get not 1 but 2 counter kills off of that. So if Team Penta plays that a little bit safer, like after the kill, you know, like plays a little bit for life, and then, you know, hopefully defend the guards, whatever is necessary, that's where I think Undecided will struggle a little bit, because once you fail to kill or even get a trade, what you're left with is just a lot of overwhelming damage with not much else to deal with it.
And it looks like they're doubling down on the damage. I think we, not Team Penta isn't doubling down on the damage. Team Undecided is, because Ash Ymir has swapped off of Paladin and onto, what was that, Samurai?
Yeah. I'm wondering if maybe they're looking at some of the cleave that Team Penta has. I mean, you have, you know, Monk cleave, Dragoon cleave, cleave from Bard with Apex and Blast Arrow. You have whatever Pictomancer does, essentially quite a lot of cleaves there. Yeah, I mean, it's just, there's a lot of cleaves right here. So, and Samurai is a job that Ash is very comfortable with. It is his first main, his first love, if you will. So I think it's also just a form of comfort, especially on a map like this. So we'll see how it works out. Won't have that extremely tanky front line anymore, so maybe a dive is actually going to be even easier, I will say, for Team Penta. So let's see how they play this opener out. Okay, a lot of aggression over here coming from Undecided.
Kiki getting that damage rolling.
Boy, there it is! Vicious pre-guards that early, so actually blocks a lot of damage over here. They're going to cover Vicious. Monk, the Riddle of Earth comes out as well. They cannot confirm the kill, and this is exactly the situation I'd said they were looking for.
Well, they might confirm the kill. Vicious has no resources and is getting ratted down by Arquette. No ground pot in sight. He's going to get cut off by Biscuit. It's 4-4.
But they go and get the kill on Ash in the backline trying to pot, so that's actually still pretty good for them right now.
That was deep. What was Ash doing back in Narnia? What?
So he was getting chased as well, and then he thought he was out, but Penta actually saw him, so that was it. Biscuit over here getting the counter send, no mana, lots of damage coming in from Invera. It gets polymorph, but not enough.
And I do like how spaced out Pentakill was, even in this little corridor.
Yeah.
They were able to get their range damage off without taking too much bleed damage, and that's that is a feat right there.
Yep. Okay, they might be trying to turn on Arc. Yep, they're gonna definitely turn on the Arquette over here. Arquette does go in the guard. They don't really have much out of it, so they reach the point of no return, so they're out of there. Looks like Vicious is taking a bit of damage in Vera as well, but Invera gets out, so Vicious just left alone and isolated. Speed lane might not be enough here. Yep.
No, it is not.
And that is them going down.
And you know they're targeting Vicious because the LB is just coming up.
Oh, yeah. Raki over here as well. They go and extend this push a little bit further, and they'll be taking them out too.
Living at 86 health. I thought they were going to get out for a second, but no.
Yep, okay.
And it looks like Team Umbra is just content to let Undecided get the 50 touch here.
Well, I mean, yeah, they do have Exodia sans Raki over here. Vicious going to defend the limit break. That's going to instantly secure a kill onto Talon over here. That's exactly what I need. Invera goes in the air, probably looking to punish some guards. And Arquette blocks that with Snake Scales.
Beautiful.
Please buff Piper, of course. They definitely needed it.
Both Dragoons going up, not hitting anyone. Ash with the Samurai LB online, but no defensives, is going to go down.
Yep.
And we're looking 3v5 on the point here in favor of Umbra. 2v5. Yep. Pardon me.
Yep. And look at that. Yep, Biscuit and Arquette going down in succession over here. Like, this is what they were looking for, and this is how their team composition operates. Yeah. Now, issue. We still have to contend with a potential White Mage LB upcoming here. Talon could stop this 50, and would probably still be in a decent spot.
Yes. Oh no, the whole team's gonna go in on it. It looks like Ash is gonna be the one to hold the point as they dive Vicious, who's getting some heavy shields.
Yep.
Not enough to keep him alive. 4v4.
But with some guards being taken down, Invera is forced to fall back over here, and yeah, the rest of Undecided go and chase him down.
Oh, and Invera's gonna take a lot of damage out of guard here.
They could turn on Talon here to punish this push, but not before Maggie goes down. My God.
And now there's not enough damage to punish Talon, who's way in the back there.
Yeah, my goodness.
Oh, but there is enough to kill Ash.
Oh dear. Constantly, we're actually constantly in a 4v4 situation with this game. You notice? It's just trade after trade. Oh, Invera gets caught out in life.
Wow.
And is taken out alive.
Oh, you love to see that. Because you never know if that's an accident or if that's just like a 500 IQ call.
Yeah. It almost like came the instant, the damage arrived the instant that he was in live, so that's a really unfortunate.
Oh, we are 4v4 and with Astra pushing the point here. They have broken the 50. That is a huge break, honestly.
Yeah, that's what they needed right now. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of damage. Going on to
okay, both teams getting some serious cleave in that corridor, but
that's why.
Yeah.
Woo!
Umbra's coming out on top.
I mean, honestly, Pentaqu's been really on point with the guard punishes. The minute someone leaves guard, they just instantly send damage and they are just gone. They've ceased to exist.
Boy, they.
But now, okay, so this upcoming fight, we have White Mage Monk LB combo alongside a Dragoon as well to punish any guards. If Talon goes down here, that could be pretty bad for Undecided.
Ooh,
so Talon
nose and push up very far, going to medium on Talon.
Yep, that's what I mean, because we got Monk Limit Break here. It's not immune to being Monk Limit Broken. Wow, but they still managed to get like 2 kills off of that. That's really impressive.
Dragoon from Farina absolutely ripped Umbra apart, and that's enough to scare him off the point.
Yeah, literally all that cleave, right? And that's Undecided taking game 2.
Oh my God.
Sweet.
Sorry, I didn't even notice this during the game. We got a huge raid by Bako TV.
Bako Bao!
Welcome on
in. Welcome. Shout out to Bakabao, was also playing in the EU tournament earlier on today. So,
okay.
GG's, you know, hope you enjoyed your time there, and you all played very, very well.
Oh man, it was so nice waking up to morning coffee and just seeing like, oh hey, there is PvP to watch.
Yep.
Oh dude, so good. I'm gonna run a quick ad here so we don't get it mid-match.
Okay.
Oh man, that's a lot going on right at once.
Yeah, that match was actually insane because it was a really back and forth. I think in that map actually ended up working a little bit better for Team Pentaque because they were able to, like, again, space themselves out a little bit more and such. I don't think any team particularly played it really bad. Like, they made the right call. You kill the warrior with the Monk Limit Break, right, to stop the potential combo with the Dragoon LB. But the main issue is that, you know, when the Monk is in Limit Break, they can't really move. So you really have this issue where counter damage can be set very easily, and especially when you don't have like, say, a paladin really to help out with covering and such. But yeah, I mean, what can I say?
It did work out for him, so
yeah.
Now this this is Pentaque playing with their tournament life, by the way, down 2-0 in the finals. Yeah. Oh, I should probably link the bracket very quickly. That's something that that good hosts do, correct?
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes you just let your mods do it.
I don't have those.
Any mods in Gitson chat? Hello, mods?
I did
Mod
tell
pack?
him to pin it hours ago.
Well, the pin only lasts for like 30 minutes.
You can set it to the
Yeah,
pin.
you can set it to just you can just set it
last
to stay
until
there.
you. Yeah.
That is the end of proof. Yeah.
Yes,
You
you can.
can.
It's literally the option below the
Well-
one you set for a timer.
Well, we're not doing that here, folks.
You know, Gitson is a new streamer. You know, don't worry about it.
Amateur streamer of 5 years.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Basically a baby. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. It looks like we're not seeing any comp changes from Team Penta side. They're really committing into this. I mean, I'll tell you what, this composition brought them this far, right? So it can't be bad, per se. I will say Undecided, despite being a pickup team of 20 minutes of age, is doing really well.
Oh yeah.
Like honestly, against this.
Because I think Nuzin and Ash are both like very good leaders in their own right. And I know, as soon as I saw Nuzin be like, okay, yeah, I'll take a lead on the team, I was like, okay, they're in good hands. They're gonna make some good plays, and they have been. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I very impressed with how they've been playing so far. It's like been very, very calm and collected. When someone dies, for example, if someone's being limit broken, they're still like just playing super aggressive to try and get that counter kill.
Yeah.
And it's been paying off. Talon as well, you know, I've noticed also has been really good at like confirming the kills and like being aggressive. You know, spacing out the various CCs that Warrior has with the draw in, the slow, and the rend, you know, to really just confirm those kills. And has been playing those sight lines really, really well as well. So, honestly, very, very good. I mean, it's actually really funny because what we're looking at on Undecided side is essentially a bit of a modification on what was Endwalker standard, Dragoon, White Mage, Warrior.
Yeah.
We don't have the Bard that we used to see, and
I mean, Samurai is kind of like a melee Bard, right?
I suppose, yeah.
2-minute LB, it's got a bind, it's got hard CC, you know.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
actually, on that note, we actually haven't seen any multi-kills on Tetsukens from Ash yet, so I guess what's really
Now
good
is the
about...
time to shine, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Penta has been very aware when it's up.
Let's
so
see
we'll
Nuzin go right in here. Gonna go in on Talon, try and get that quick pick, but they're gonna return it onto the Bard.
1 for
4v4.
1. Yeah. And Vera here in guard is going to try to take this potion, but unfortunately that gets stolen from them. Looks like they're going to try send them out of guard. Are they going to make it out though? Uses the little bit of the walls over here to try and like juke the damage. Ash taking a lot of heat but gets out. So, and so does Invera as well. So not actually terrible for either team. See what happens at this 50% though. This re-engage.
Arquette just kind of existing in the backline, building up LB.
Ooh, Biscuit throws out a limit break. Gets like 4 people in that. That's oof. That was nice.
There's just so much cleave going on in this little corner here.
Oh yeah, big Afflatus Purgatation is gonna force them to like essentially fall back. Biscuit on the other hand getting heavily punished. Both white mages, in fact. Rocky does pick up a potion that will still die here regardless. Veronat didn't expect all that damage to come out and gets killed. Like I'm telling you, like I think a lot of people are very conditioned to say, oh, I will, you know, purify or recuperate, you know, whatever when I get the stun. But you know what happens when the damage just comes all at the same time? You know, that is what we call unhealable damage.
Yeah, it's the difference that good communication makes for a team.
Exactly, because like you know, even if you press recuperate on the frame, it's like when the damage comes all at the same time, it's like it's not enough.
Too bad. Yeah.
Yep.
Now let's
see.
see. Umbra gonna stop the 50 touch here. With
nice
Verena going up, chasing down Vicious. Ooh, getting the drop on Ukiki.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Ukiki was being forced to push the crystal there. Did get the pre-guard off. Does touch the 50. No, it didn't touch the 50. Excuse me.
Yeah, no, Umbra did get the stop. Or Astra stopped hitting it. Excuse me.
Okay, but I mean, they did only send the guard break onto one person here, so it honestly could. Oh no, they did get cleaved by that. Oh, never mind.
Vicious.
Yeah, my goodness. That was an unfortunate cleave. Very nicely done by Talon over there.
Oh, we have a cheating hitter, Ash Ymir, getting Ukiki as they're coming back from spawn.
Jeez, that is mad unfortunate. And now Magalu over there getting chased down. No mana, can die here. No guard, no resources. Payon is not going to save them in this situation, unfortunately. And Vera as well, getting sent. Let's see, Vicious tries to go for a kill, but fortunately with not enough teammates up, they do not get a conversion off of that, so I guess maybe that was just to stop them. And Vera is in life.
And they're really great with damage on the tell him here. It may pay off.
Let's see it.
No
kills off of that.
Holy.
Talon makes it out again. You cannot hold this warrior down. He is just so slippery.
The fact that Envira made it out of that alive is just astonishing to me. It looks like we're going to have a reset at Umbra's choke point here, or checkpoint, excuse me.
We do have White Mage Limit Break. Sorry. White Mage Limit Break coming out. War Limit Break off as well. Biscuit sends out a Limit Break, does cleave a lot of people. Vicious gets taken out. Raki as well. My goodness, the cleaves are on point with Undecided.
Can I make a shout out here? I know Ash just died there, but he absolutely tanked the hell out of Umbra's onslaught here. Enough to give his team time to kill everyone on Astra. And it might be everyone here. If they get this kill on the Magilu, it's an ace.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Vicious is just coming out of spawn. Will he make it on point enough?
He will.
Come on, Ping. Ping survives, baby, and got right there.
I feel like Vicious using the Purify there to make sure he doesn't get pulled or stunned or anything.
Yeah.
Is going to swap off the point with Rocky.
That was a great swap off. From 1 to 4 players now back onto the point. That was a good save.
Ooh, and I do want to see, okay, they don't have Meteor Beam anymore with Rocky going down, but let's see if Vicious grips a Meteor here, just get a kill. No, he can't.
It might be enough. Oh, yes, we do get a kill on Verna right there. But a beam from Biscuit is going to pull him back.
Because Envira has no support out of this. They may just be dead. Yup, Ukiki also getting cleaved. On the point, we have Magilu. With Warden's Payon, they may be able to survive for a lot longer.
Ukiki just barely surviving in white stand.
Oh my god.
But it might not be enough. I don't know. They get stunned out of there, and that is Talon confirming the kill with Ash. Magalu on point is getting just cleave for days. Unfortunately, we have the Viper. Limit Break breaking through shields, and speaking of breaking shields, Rocky has no guard, has to leave immediately, and will be forced to do so via death.
Oh, this is Umbra's tournament life right here. They have to push the point to 97%. Oh
my goodness.
This is very scary though.
Yep, Envira has the backflip out, does get out with the funny wall tech.
You love to see it.
Oh my goodness! No HP left though, was caught out in life again. Vicious going down next. Ukiki again having to hold the point for dear life.
And it looks like Magilu's looking to swap off with them. Let's see if they'll get it. No, it's Rocky Star
We do have birthday cake as well. Trying a little bit of heal amp, but not enough to keep them alive. Rocky going down next, seemingly so. Magilu is being stunned and gets killed. Straight with Verena's Dragoon Limit Break Sky Shatter, and that will be Undecided taking it 3-0.
Correct, sir. Correct. Congratulations to Undecided, and thank you so much to Penta for showing up for the tournament. I know it can be a lot. That can be pretty intimidating coming out to a PvP tournament when you don't know like how many killers there are going to be in the bracket, how well you might do. But getting third place in a tournament like this is it's really impressive. So shout out to Vicious and Raki for filling in that team last minute. To Ukiki, Magilu, and Envira for forming the core of it. So shout out to all of them. You may collect your gil from Scotty Fawn. I believe that as third place finishers, you get $2.5 gillion.
You know, what's crazy is, okay, well, first of all, yes, I concur with everything that is said. GG's to Penta. Thank you for playing. Vicious, I will chat with you sometime. It's always a pleasure to hang with you, bro. Speak to you later. Now, I gotta, if you don't mind, I gotta glaze a little bit here, because the way that Undecided has been playing, if you told me that they were playing together for like months on end, I would have totally believed you. It is baffling to me that these players have only had
Yeah.
20 minutes. Like as you said, like they literally were just formed just on a whim because you asked. The swaps have been crazy because they swap off Vicious quite a lot when he gets out very quickly. They know when to not chase for the kill, and they position themselves really, really well. The white mage beams have been just so on point. It's just the way they've been playing is super like clean right here. I'm very impressed. So big shout out to Undecided for putting a really good show on.
Oh man. Now this is Rise Against.
Yep.
Sorry, I had to nerd out a little bit here.
No, absolutely. Please, you've given me the opportunity to nerd out. So, what? Why not to you? You may nerd out to your music. I may nerd out to PvP.
You're right, but you're absolutely right. I think it's just a case of like people with good game sense coming together who kind of know the right thing to do. Maybe they don't have like plays mapped out or like a solid rotation, but they just know the right thing to do, generally speaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you would call like a fundamentals team. That'll take you pretty far in any game, honestly, if you just know the basics and you know. If you don't need to communicate with someone, you just know what to do, hey, go for it. It'll get you to second place, at least.
Yeah, exactly. Also, Vicious says they were a pickup team as well, so that I feel like we should stress that too. We have to stress that we're all here for a good time and stuff like that, and everyone played incredibly well despite these circumstances, and a lot of great coordination. I mean, to be honest, like it's insane how back and forth the games were for like about 90% of the match, right? Like it was always one kill, one kill, one kill, one kill.
Yeah. Like that was as back and forth as I've ever seen Crystalline Conflict, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's exactly how you want to see Crystalline Conflict. These are the games that we live for.
Yeah. And I do like it where it's not like one team gets rolled and then the other team gets rolled back and it's just like whatever we threw. No, that was a fight to the bitter end.
Yeah, they could have. Again, like at the very 90% point, Vicious hops in, like purifies so they don't get pulled off, jumps in, gets a guard, immediately pops a Riddle of Earth, and then like heals the damage just enough to be able to leave the point, and then reverts what was a 1v5 situation into a 4v5 situation.
Right.
Like that is like in ranked, if you see that, you would call that guy cracked.
Yeah.
You'd be like, this guy carried my team.
Well, get that guy to Omega,
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
No, fuck that. Get that guy to Ultima. I want an Ultima insignia on his portrait
that's right.
now.
That is the higher one.
You guys have a scheduled 10 to 15 minute break right here.
So is it my union mandated break?
Yes,
It
union
is a
mandated.
mandated break.
We have lots of prizes still to talk about. I have an in-game one to give away. We just swapped over our bards. Thank you to Jim and the Black Maid for the awesome set. We're now on to Harmony's Edge.
Okay.
Chocoronys is still here.
Chocoronys!
Yes, come get some pizza. Every slice of pizza you get from them, you can get a raffle ticket.
Nice.
To win the new Final Fantasy Tactics game coming out.
Nice.
Final Fantasy Tactics, that's my favorite one!
Wow! You should go buy a pizza.
Tactics. Absolutely. They're also doing like little mini games down here too, which has been really awesome to watch. So they're not just giving out food; they're doing some little games and stuff as well. Let me get the in-game raffle started.
I think they're playing Metal Gear Rising right now. They're playing It Has to Be This Way. I think I don't actually know, but like if they are, great music taste. Metal Gear Rising, some of the best soundtracks in gaming. People still listening to it. That game's like a decade old now.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's like watching, but like we got dancers, we got bards, we got food, we got so much going on here. So
yes,
it's been awesome. I've just been vibing by the music and like keeping tabs on everything.
It's synced up these knees, insane.
Okay, we have a...
For those watching and want and if you're interested in pulling up, we are here at Goblin Wolves Den Pier. Grab yourself a pizza, potentially win yourself Final Fantasy Tactics, and vibe with the music, vibe with the dances. Well, this place is poppin'. And when do you get to see Wolves Den Pier poppin'? Come on. Join the vibes, have a good time.
So anyone wanting to win our last in-game item giveaway for the CC tourney, do /random in Say Chat down here by the bards. The lowest roll will win one Neon Streetbird gun set.
I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed.
Time. Yeah, sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Well, I'm very impressed if you're keeping track of all these rolls, I must say.
I have help. By help with Scotty.
we have a 20-page itinerary.
Yes,
Damn.
we have. Yeah, we have a lot going on. I'm sitting here with so many windows open.
Nice. We have essentially got the Pentagon of CC events here. All these computers up, all the data. This is a well-oiled operation. Looks like Cian over here.
Thank you for your confidence.
Of course, of course. You have Cian over here with 200. Oh, getting Mimit just rolled an 87. Do we have anything lower than that? My goodness. That's a huge roll. Or actually, the opposite of a huge roll. That's a small roll.
Alright, I'm back with a banana and some water. And a good vibe, honestly.
Yep. Yes, Sirski. I'm having a lot of fun. Are you having a lot of fun, Mr. Gitson?
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, brother.
No,
Yeah.
listen, honestly, even though I'm not, like, in on the action here, it's just... I don't think I've ever seen this many people have fun with the concept of PvP in Final Fantasy XIV as I am right now, and it's giving me the warm fuzzies, I gotta admit.
Yeah. No, yeah, no. I think definitely making it a social event helps out a lot.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
you know, people who aren't even necessarily into PvP just want to pull up and just chat, meet new people and stuff, because that's the beauty of an MMO, isn't it? You know, if we wanted to be by ourselves, we played a single player game, but no. The content isn't the raids. I mean, it is, but you know, and the dungeons or whatever. But the real meat of it all is in fact the people.
Yeah.
And so big shout out to Fayume and everyone else here, Masaru as well, and Nyoko, for bringing all the people together and helping this event go as well as it is right now. Because if the devs won't release content, we sure as hell will.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah, I'll make content. That's what I do.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also-
I believe our lowest roll was by getting Mimid with an 87.
Yay!
We are ready to start our next set then. So what did Getting Mimid win?
They got a neon streetwear glam set.
Ooh.
Also, please don't forget, until the end of the CC tourney, please take a G pose of you here at the pier, just hanging out or wherever, and post it up into the PV Princesses Discord thread. I will get that linked into the Twitch chat in a moment. You'll have a chance to win some, win a free chibi art from Finando.
Nice.
Really awesome stuff.
Oh, I don't think I have Gizden on here on my Twitch chat, but where is it? How do I make an emote?
Like a month ago, you're gonna put it in there.
How do I make an emote? All right, after the set, we're making it an emote. Speaking of, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the grand finals of the PvP Princess Renaissance Faire Crystalline Tournament. You have Team Undecided on Astra versus Team Eidolon on Umbra.
Okay.
Welcome to the big leagues, ladies and gents.
This is the old versus the new. Eidolon has been a team that has been around for a very, very long time, right? And, you know, you have essentially got Ash, who is like one of the newer faces to the PvP scene, relatively speaking. He has been here, you know, he's put his hours in 100%.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he has.
At the end of the day, you know, you are facing off one of the, I would say, main pillar teams. It was like, you know, Eidolon, Stooges, you know, what else was it?
Whatever dubstep nation turned
GDT,
into.
like GDT and its various other forms, right? So, yeah, and so on and so forth. Like, there's other teams I'm not naming right now for the sake of time. But essentially, yeah, this is quite literally the David versus Goliath situation here. So I'm very interested to see how this match will go. And again, I would like to stress, Undecided has been playing very, very well this tournament.
Oh, yeah.
So we could easily see an upset here. Like, don't count it out yet. And if you look at the team compositions, very similar as well.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see how each side executes them.
And Walker Standard, my beloved.
Yeah, and Walker Standard. Yeah, exactly.
Arquette it's Ash taking point here, but Talon is going to get sent, and he's going to go down.
Yeah.
First kill in the finals.
Looks like, okay, well, we do have Sparrow taking quite a bit of damage here. A nice, well-timed Horror Roar is probably going to save him, actually. Yep. So Sparrow is out of there.
A good Horror Roar and a good Aegis from Gojo. Maybe a DPS class, but you have one of the best mitigations in the game, and he's not afraid to use it.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of well-timed Horror Roars, Verena does the exact same and gets out exactly the same. Like, we are seeing like almost 1-for-1. Ash, however, isolated on point, will get killed here. It's these little tiny mistakes that I think Eidolon is going to try capitalize on.
Oh, yeah. And their team, they have such very good discipline that you won't catch them making any silly mistakes. You have to beat them straight
but we say that, but oh my god, what happened?
Remember when I was talking about silly mistakes? Such as oh no, there's another one!
Oh my goodness. What a rend from Neo. I'm telling you, Neo has put the hours on Warrior. I'm telling you, bro might as well write. I think he wrote the book on it. Like, he's taught so many people Warrior stuff as well.
Holy.
And you can see it right there. My god, what a rend into damage.
There we have Neo going up for the Scream. But it looks like Asher's just going to ignore him and go for the back line. Yeah, going for Ice, who has Ninja LB popping up here.
Oh my goodness. And okay, and we have Sparrow now in the air, seeing if they could try to secure a kill with the Dragoon dive. It does cleave quite a few of the members on the side, but doesn't quite get the kill yet. They actually do manage to get out, just about. Like, we're not gonna take that signing down though, because Ash is also being sent. Sparrow being counter sent for damage. Naya sends out a beam, doesn't clip anyone, not quite. But they do get Arquette as a result.
He sees people at his helmet, he's rolling it.
Oh my god. Okay, Ash does take down Naya with that limit break, but meanwhile, the rest of Undecided is still going down. Talon, the only person who stands between the point and defeat right here, it's not looking good.
Holy dude. Ash gets that beautiful counter Samurai LB, but it doesn't matter when you have a ninja ripping your team to shreds.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Endwalker Standard Special Edition featuring Neo from the Devil May Cry series. Oh my goodness.
Game 1 goes to Eidolon.
What?
And I like, it was very back and forth until 4 people on Undecided died.
That was the thing. I'm telling you, there's just one interaction. That was the one interaction that between this was you know, pretty equal game, so we just win. And that's the power of Eidolon's very explosive play, right? Oh, looks like Gojo's going on to Black Mage. Oh my! I mean, Black Mage right now actually pretty. I don't know how it feels in LP, but as a job itself, very difficult to kill now, especially for some reason since they gave it Gunbreaker Thorns, because yes, that's definitely what it needed. Speaking of Gunbreaker, we have Talon going on to my beloved to perhaps maybe switch things up a little bit. So we've lost the stun potential, but
so we've lost the
stun. Yeah, we still we have the Samurai stun, so they're gonna be playing off Ash's stun for that. But what you do have is essentially 3 melees that you really don't want to hit. So that's, and you know, if you try to hit into the Dragoon, ideally a well-timed hard roar should also negate a lot of it. Maybe they're trying to stall this out, like, you know, so the idea is to, you know, work off the 60-second limit breaks and try to, like, you know, get early momentum here. So fingers crossed this works out.
I would like to shout out the Bard band for playing The Trooper by Iron Maiden. Oh, let me get the no, not that one. I do want to keep hearing that.
just let us bring him into matches. Come on, Square.
Just let me bring him in.
Like, how funny would it be is if you could join a custom CC match, but you get to sit in the stands?
Oh, that would be so good. They already have that for, like, Bayside, right?
Yeah, exactly. So just like, you have the stands there. It's perfect. You've already got it in the map. Just let players sit in and they can emote and do Bard stuff.
Because we're talking a lot about how, like, everything for PvP is, like, instant, so it's very, like, personal and private and all that. But sometimes you want a crowd. You want to get a little rowdy.
Yeah,
you know?
like there's a lot of, like, look at the islands on each side of Cloud9. There's plenty of real estate there you can compete on.
Oh, like if you had, like, Lalafellas on the windmills, on the fans.
Dude, that'd be so funny. All right, so let's see here. Okay, so key thing is, don't let Neo go in, because they did on opener give Neo a lot of space to potentially cleave their team here. So let's see. Okay, so we do have the Gunbreaker coming in to maybe create a little bit of space here. We got a guard coming out.
There we go, and they are bullying Neo right now, who is getting support from the White Mage.
Yeah, Biscuit wasn't ready for the damage. And yeah, Neo might be just getting out of here because Talon is being lethargied and forced to move back here. Oh no.
I don't think
and
that's
Verena
good.
as well.
Verena gets out here, maybe? Yeah, they're going to turn on Talon.
Yep,
that's a full enough? He's got to recoup in the tank, but he doesn't have enough time to use it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Biscuit being down, that was actually a pretty good call. They were not going to get any heals out of that.
Yeah. Oh, man, and Eidolon is, in fact, pushing the point here.
It's like, Eidolon's target selection is just so good. Oh my goodness. All right, get over here. Trying to go for... Yeah, does get the snake scales off in time, but won't get it on the second. Oh my goodness. Naya gets a nice stun on the entirety of Undecided. My goodness, Sam's telling us this.
Oh, and Ice is on the hunt here. Yep, that's going to secure it for him. Ooh!
Biscuit does get a counter kill on Neo, which is huge. Talon maybe might try to do something with the limit break over here. Does get the stun off Naya, but no conversion off of it because there's just not enough players alive. Talon is forced to fall back here. Ash probably going to try play for life here a little bit. Limit break is almost ready. Gojo
is on a very greedy Gojo who may have to either guard or go up for the feather here. Oh, but Arquette slows him down with the World Swallower.
Ash survives as well, the solo Dragoon limit break. That's actually a pretty good outcome for Undecided here. It's going to keep them in the game. They get a kill on Gojo, but Arquette also gets counter-killed in the process, which, again, we're still at the same situation. Talon overextends a little bit too far and
just a little bit, yup.
Oh, Ash as well.
And honestly, Eidolon is maybe one or two big GCDs away from dying there and, like, changing the entire outcome of that fight.
Yep. And now Verena being isolated by those dang tornadoes has to unfortunately like fall back here into a really uncomfortable situation where, yeah, Biscuit has just been killed and now Verena looks like they're next because there's no other place to escape to. And now I think Eidolon's just going to play for the stagger here, just trying to like bully them in spawn.
Uh-oh, and Neo is going low, but he is getting pumped with cures by Naya.
Okay, Talon goes for a lot of damage on Neo. There's no potion for them to pick up. So Neo is going down here. That was actually a pretty good play. Talon making it out of there alive also, unless Black Mage and Dragoon. Yeah, that's the thing. All right, Ash puts up Cheetan. Do we have any hitters? Naya does hit. Ash go for it. He does not. He doesn't go for it. Oh, he goes for the wall journey? Okay.
It was all a mind game.
The P-Star special, it delivers.
It does, and we are, what are we, 2v3 on the point in favor of Astra. Maybe soon it's gonna go down here if Verena goes down, but she does have a ground pot to grab.
Okay, Gojo over here, very isolated in the back line. If Undecided turns on him, it could be pretty bad. Taking a lot of damage here. Gojo does AM out, so they will be making it. But meanwhile, they gotta be careful with Verena. Verena does have Limit Break ready. Looks like they're sending out Life. Gonna stay out of it a little bit over here. Throws out a Whirlwind. Do we get some nice cleave? Sparrow is in the air with Dragoon LB. It hits Ash, but it takes him out.
Oh, and Verena, however, with the counter slam onto Naya.
Almost got Neo as well, by the way, with that.
Man, the gods really can bleed, can't they, Aeon?
Yeah. If it bleeds, we can kill. Let me tell you right now. It's not even that much of a deficit. I mean, we're 35% and counting up to the 50. We're getting closer.
Oh, just a little bit of point discipline from Astra, and they could be even here. But Neo's on the points. The chase, Talon going deep.
Oh my god, Talon! No! Biscuit is about to go down too. They overextend a little bit too much, trying to get that kill. Oh dear, Arquette sends out Sniper Limit Break, but it might not be enough as we enter the last 10 seconds of the match. Oh man, I don't even think I don't need
boy, you gotta get that. You gotta get on the point.
No! Yeah, it's not enough though.
Oh, but Talon, minutes away when the seconds count. He's not gonna get there.
Killed by the big Zippo missile.
Yeah.
From ice. Oh my goodness. Good try, good try, good try.
Good try.
It was so close to the 50%. Literally just a hair away from extending that into overtime.
Oh, let me mute the music real quick so we can get the Bard band playing, which there we go. This is Harmony's Edge, correct? That's playing right now?
Yes.
Correct, yes.
Correct.
I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, Harmony's Edge, and then we've got like dancers directly across from them. It's packed down here.
Oh, let me see.
It's a nice crowd. Yeah, like directly across from
oh my god.
Harmony's Edge. Yeah, there's a line of them. They're all dancing. it's so cool.
Welcome to PvP, everyone. More dancers in the chat.
I like all the randoms that have been showing up just to do their normal gaming, and then they show up and there's bards and people talking, and they're like, "What in the world is going on here?"
Like, yeah, maybe I'll get a casual frontline in before I go over to Dynamis for ranked, and oh my god, they're rocking.
It's a whole ass party here. Come down. Come on down to Wolf's Den
go back to ranked on Monday. Today and tomorrow, hang out on Goblin at the Wolf's Den here for some awesome bands, prizes, games, all kinds of fun stuff.
You'll love to see it. Alright.
Okay. Gitson, I gotta ask you, right?
You can ask.
When I'm not on commentary, do you see this many gunbreakers in matches?
I thought I saw 4 for a second. I was a little concerned, but oh yeah, they're figuring out the tank situation here.
Because I'm trying to like figure out if like if I'm just like just on an ego trip right now, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, they're playing it for me, but maybe they're not. Maybe they do like it. Like that's what I need to ask from you, like. Because now we're seeing, despite how well Endwalker standard was working for them, a Gunbreaker on Sparrow, who was doing great as Dragoon, and Gojo on the Paladin and stuff like that, like they're playing around having Gunbreaker on, because Gunbreaker's an excellent co-tank, right?
Yeah.
So it really works well in these like multi-tank compositions. So am I coping, or am I like am I delusional? Like,
I think you're coping.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
okay.
just
making sure. Yeah, thank you. I mean, that's why I have you around, Gitson. You help me anchor me down to earth.
Like,
never let my ego inflate too much. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to. If your ego gets too big, then mine can't. So we can't have that here, you know.
Oh yeah, of course.
But I also think that they're just trying to go do. They're both trying to do the big man comp, right?
Oh yeah.
Just 3
in
big
Clown Town
dudes
as
running
well.
you out. Yeah.
Like Clown Town Big Man comp is very, very nice.
Oh man, last time we saw Eidolon on Clown Town, it was a goofy match. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that again. Not gonna lie.
Yep. All right, so we also have a change from Undecided here. Ash going on to Paladin, opting to, I guess, provide a better front line for their team. I think again it could be really good. Especially since Undecided really likes to play around point for the most part. But they really value the point control and objective play. So yeah, I think having a paladin is really gonna help them out.
And honestly, I think they just want to go kill. Like, we were talking about morale victories and all that earlier in the set, but man,
that is insane that they sent on the Viper and still got the kill.
And
that is madness. It is only 50%, but man, your damage still has to be on point for that. Talon going down straight after that. They are just on a roll right now. Eidolon playing super fast.
They are playing super fast and super scattered. We see Neo on the mats here trying to box out Biscuit from anything. Meanwhile, the rest of Eidolon is getting the point. Oh, Marina with the flip.
Yeah, no, that was, I mean, well played, to be honest, because, like, basically they just wanted to isolate Ashe on point. Biscuit does get a bit of support here from Talon, will be probably getting out of this, but now Eyes taking a lot of damage in response. Looks like
Moby go through the door there. Oh, what they do!
Ooh, baby. Sparrow spinning on the point, does go right onto Talon. Talon gets up guard just at the right time, and actually that causes a lot of Eidolon to get cleaved over here. Eyes staying in battle will be punished for it as a result.
I thought that was going to be catastrophic for Undecided, but they turned it out into a 5v4 advantage and pushed the point.
Yeah, they punished the dive onto Talon pretty well with the cleaves.
And Talon magically avoiding the
oh dear.
Mats there. Oh, but
I'm sorry, how did Neo not get flipped? What? That is some West Coast play right there. What is that ping? My goodness.
Oh,
I could never.
And Undecided, if they get this kill on Sparrowhawk, which I think they're going to, they're at a 3v5 advantage while pushing the point. Wow.
Yeah.
Just a little...
Talon goes for the stun. They actually do get damage on Gojo, but no follow up here. So what? They get Eyes instead. Wow. Okay, that was a cross CC. Never mind. My bad, my G. I was unaware of your game. Oh, Talon gets flipped. Nobody getting Yojimbered. But my goodness.
Oh my god. Okay, so the change stratagem onto Verena there was so smart because normally you only take like what 10,000 damage. Now she took 50,000 through guard. That's...
Yeah, I see that. I see. The 6th team member, Yojimbo.
Yeah.
Back at it again.
Well, it doesn't matter because you would think this would be the other way around, right? The map mechanics helping out Undecided and Eidolon kind of pushing through. But no, the script is flipped to this point.
I like how you said flip because of the mat. It's very funny. Speaking of, by the way, Dragoon in the air, we have Verena sending a lot of damage, and that's a massive cleave on the Eidolon. Neo and Pharaoh forced to leave, actually. They're not going to let Neo go, though.
Every time I think it's about to be, like, terrible for Undecided, they pulled something out of their hat this game. What? Oh, my God.
It's playing under pressure. They can... identify what is the gap between the defenses and the play of Eidolon and basically utilize it to their full advantage. That being said, point still not quite moving. Oh, now it's it's still being fought over. So not terrible. Ashe going to be spawned on over here.
But
nice!
Sparrow's way too deep. He's out of range of the healer, so he may get spun himself.
Yeah, and Talon saves Ashe with the Heart of Corundum. That was enough HP to basically just get him healed. And yeah, meanwhile, Sparrow has to leave as well. Gojo now on point, getting heavily chased down over here. It is not looking super good for him at all.
No, with Neo and Sparrow instead holding down the point, Gojo is still the target, and you know what? Undecided.
How is he still alive? Oh my goodness. Oh, the last glare takes about Biscuit confirming the kill. But they also confirm a kill on Verena as well. It's back and forth again with these two teams.
Verena, Ashe, Biscuit may be going down here, and we're looking at, 4v2 in favor of Eidolon. However, the point percentage is not in their favor.
No. So I think they've done their job for the most part, delaying this. I mean, we have less than a minute left on the clock. So it really is down to this last fight for Eidolon to win. If they lose this, it's going to be incredibly hard to fight back. Talon goes and pokes around the corner. Oh my goodness. Now LOS is their healer. Oh my gosh, we're going to spin with the cover. Ashe gets punished for it. Oh my goodness, no. And Talon will be going down very soon as well. The chase is too much. Eyes confirms the kill with Red Mage.
And you know Ash was just spamming his Q right there, just trying to get his ult off as soon as it came up, but it was just a hair late.
Yep, and now Gojo has Limit Break ready. Is going to use it to basically hold this advantage here. Like, personally, I preferred using in that way, when you're like, you're going to win, just pop the LB now. Like,
well, they're not going to win, though. Eidolon still has to break the 50.
Well, that's the thing. Like, they have to fight through now. Like, essentially, Biscuit being forced to go on point to stop this. They can't really let this point move any further. They have to essentially throw themselves onto the point. Ash is going to kind of risk it here to try and stop the last 50%, like, before it moves. Let's see it.
And
you have a cover and into Limit Break over here. Do we have anything for this?
LB2. And the spin, I love this. I love this Phalanx position that Undecided is going for here.
Yeah, I know, it's great. Ash now on point. We have a little bit of cleaves here. Yep, it has been guard broken from the Roar. Sparrow going down instead, though. Talon has to leave soon. Someone needs to swap off point. It's a massive stun, though. Biscuit also gets clipped in that, unfortunately. The walk-off wasn't quite there. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Oh, no. And this is what separates a good team from a pickup team. The clear communication in those stressful situations, knowing who to target, knowing exactly what to do. That's going to get Eidolon a 3-0 win. And they will be crowned your, I don't know if we have a title for this, your Royal Knights of the PvP Renaissance Fair?
Prom King and Prom Queens of the Renaissance.
yeah.
We do not have a title for them, but they do win not only whatever your guild prize is, but they also, every one of them wins a tribute art by Kuro.
Hold the phone real quick here. I'm getting a message from the Neodymium. He would like to defer the reward to Team Undecided.
Oh.
So the art prize by Kuro and the Gil will all go to... Gitson forgot the surprise. I did forget the surprise. I didn't forget the surprise. I know what I'm all about.
Surprise?
There's a surprise?
I think maybe that was a surprise and Gojo's just a little bit behind on the stream.
He might be. No, yeah, that's some good sportsmanship. Eidolon knowing that they were a really strong team to come out here. I think they were the wall to climb.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Delay.
Yeah, what like delay, bro? East ping.
Go home, Gojo.
You need to be on the whatever ping Neil was on. I mean, I was looking at him on the mat, and at the very last nanosecond he moved. It didn't count that he was on there. I was like, dude, I could have been through the freaking doors that like teleport you on the other side. I still would have gotten flipped. Like, how in the heck?
Yeah. Oh man. Well, maybe that's why he wants to give it away. He knew that single mat flip was the difference maker.
Yes, that mat flip would have decided. It would have been huge.
Oh man, well.
He was in guard as well. It was perfect. But anyway,
let me update
you have to choose a winning screenshot.
I do.
Yes, you have to choose a win in G post from the link that I'm going to give you.
Let me.
Yes. Let me just get that into chat that you're gonna start picking. You're gonna pick a winner for the art.
Before I pick out a winner for the art, I do want to give a shout out to Eidolon for obviously coming through, even though it is a rather chill tournament. They still pulled up. They played their hearts out like any other team. And I think that's respectful, right? You don't want to patronize anyone for being like a weaker team. No, you want to give them a fair challenge, and they did. And I love that for them, honestly. Also, shout-outs to Team Undecided. Again, a pickup team, recently formed, making the gods bleed, especially in that game 2. I thought they had a shot. In that last game, too, when they were, like, winning, holy.
I will say there are some older teams that have been around for longer that, like, you know, wouldn't have put up as good of a fight. So the fact that a pickup team did that is kind of insane. Like, I'm almost thinking that maybe you should actually make this
like the Sharks.
You know?